I just your little secret? I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. I was so blind, waiting patient on the shoreline. Now you're leaving, but I know you got your reasons too. I didn't hear the sirens. I didn't wanna see the warning signs, and now I pay the price, yeah. Oh, I should've known. It hits me like a tidal wave every time you say my name. It hits me like a tidal wave. It hits me like a tidal wave. A tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave. Tidal wave.
I am wasting all my time. I'm messing up my mind. I only need someone, and I'd be waiting for a sign. I'm ready for your touch. I'll never be that guy. I think there's something in my eyes. I cannot see your lights. You think that I'm surprised? Fall back into your traps. Send me your eyes. Don't you think it's time for something else? I asked for something more. You gave me so much less. I wonder why I stayed. I am wasting all my time. I'm messing up my mind. I only need someone, and I'd be waiting for a sign. I'm ready for your touch. I'll never be that guy. I don't even know how I fall in love. I don't even know. I don't even know. I might fall in love. I don't even know.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Boys, how y'all doing? Welcome back. I don't know how this happened, but I was getting back to my desk and I just kind of cut my finger. I don't even know how. Like, I'm trying to put pressure on it to make sure I'm not, you know, Turning my whole keyboard red. I don't know how this happened. It's like a solid cut. I don't know how this. I was literally just walking back. Did I just like hit my hand or something? I don't know. How does this happen? Yeah, but I'm just gonna hold on to my finger for a second. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Patch 10.17 finally is here. I feel like we've been waiting for this thing for so long. And this thing is not the biggest patch. Char named Dal, man. What's up? Hey, how you doing, my man? Chris, hey, my guy. Hey, Dal. Hold on, let me get the music back up and running here since we already got questions. Hold on, my boy. Also, I want to get some weeklies out of the way after this finger stops trying to bleed and stuff. Dude, what the? How did I hurt myself? Did I just need to get a bandage or something? I'll just hold it. It'll be fine. The skin will just seal together. Yeah, is that how human body works? Yo, I just need to recuperate, man. I need a sippy cup. What the hell? What the? Why am I so fragile today? Hey Dal, working right now, but still watching ya. Want to get back into WoW, join the Firefire when you're duels. Can you tell me something about fire mages? This is a good choice for PvP at the moment. Well, I got a video earlier from this week with my man Blivster, the Bliv man himself, the Blivian incarnate. Playing some fire, popped off on that thing. It could do quite a bit of damage. Fire is a fantastic spec. As long as you have combustion, that basically lets you instant cast your entire burst rotation. I think it's always going to be in a solid situation. What's the new patch about? What's the new patch? We can actually take a look at it. They've got like a full patch update, don't they? Trying not to tap on the keyboard with the finger here. The entire patch, they do have patch notes for it. We can take a look at those if you guys wanna. There's like new stuff for sure. There's new content, but if we take a look at it, it isn't nearly as big of a patch as 10.07 with the class changes. But there is new stuff to do in the world. I think it's going to be a fantastic catch-up patch. Like if you're looking to come back for 10.2, this is going to be great for it. If you enjoy the Night Elf heritage armor customization stuff, that's a pretty solid patch for stuff like this too. So, Dream Surges, basically open world events. One of the 4 original Dragonflight zones is going to be hit by a Dream Surge. During a Dream Surge, enemies are tougher, rares have additional mechanics, and they're going to be a lot stronger to fight through. There's going to be invasions of these fiery druids and fiery elementals joining into the world. And it's going to be really good for like catch up for any fresh characters, or like if you want to use your main to gear your ult to get them full set of tier, you can do that easily. Also big XP boost while you're in the zone. So if you were trying to do some open world stuff like side quests on ults for leveling, hold it, don't use them yet. But you basically will get a bunch of buffs, and there'll be a bunch of like cosmetics, and you can earn currencies by like flying, slaying rares, doing world quests, stuff like that. Plenty of stuff to do in terms of catch up. Dawn of the Infinite goes heroic too. You get a heroic version of it. Kind of good for gear, for alts, but where it's going to be good is doing the final boss on heroic. Has a chance to drop in that courser mount that can become any dungeon mount. So like a chance to mount farm. Heritage armor for Night Elves and Undead. Those are pretty cool. There's going to be storyline for both of them. If you have a Night Elf or Undead, level 50 is all you need. You can do some leveling right now if you want them. Calendar Cup is going to be coming out in October. So like if you enjoyed Dragon running to Dual Return stuff, that's coming out. New achievements for professions, which is neat. On September 12th, the Draenei will get their fell skin, which is also pretty neat. Class change wise, there's a handful of new stuff. Rest of Druids gets Master Shapeshifter PvP talent as a class talent, which is going to give him some mana play. I don't know how good it's going to be, but it's interesting and it's a good choice. It's a good decision to put in a class tree. It just may be not strong enough against the talent it's competing with, but time will tell. Also, you can summon 3 homies that will help you heal your party. All insta-cast, off GCD, kind of nuts, honestly. Monks are getting Energizing Brew, so as you spend mana, as you use abilities, you get charges for your sippy cup. And then the longer you drink your sippy cup, the more mana you get. And then you get a 50% mana off the longer you drink your sippy cup, the longer that buff lasts. It's going to be a lot more involved mana play. You're not going to be able to regen mana just from punches and kicks. But then again, nobody really plays Mysteryverse, so it's not like a lot of people were familiar with it. What's up, Steady? It's up, my man. No quick way to gear. Yo, wait until 10.17 comes out. You'll go to a Dream Surge, right? You can literally just drag and ride everywhere and outfit yourself with a 402 gear head to toe, and you can upgrade it through open world. You'll get plenty of quests just by doing open world stuff to 424. And you'll be able to do a couple of dailies, couple of weekly achievements or weekly quests or whatever to get this thing called Chrysalis, and that can be traded to gear that's 415 item level. And then you'll also be able to trade Chrysalis for crests that will let you upgrade this 415s. Eventually, crap, I hit the mic. Eventually to, how did that even sound on you guys' end? Because I can't even hear, like, what did that sound like? I'm sorry if that sounded like off. 415s will go to 437. So just wait until Dream Surgers are out and then gear through that. Honestly, just hold it. Hold your horses. Because it's going to be nice. It's going to be faster than what you got right now. Just literally tomorrow or Wednesday for EU. Dragon riding to get challenge courses, which is cool. More dragon riding stuff. So can you drag through another classes, Dreaded Druids? You can't, no. Dreaded Druids, they've only recently enabled more class race options, and that was the Warlocks for everybody. So Native Warlocks, Dreadnought Warlocks, Lightforged Warlocks, Panda Warlocks, you could do those, but nothing like beyond that yet, although in the future. They also got a couple more infinite scale, like, transmogrifications for your dragons, which is cool. 100 zone drops. Oh yeah, Cataclysm like gear. You can get Cataclysm gear to put on the auction house. Like rare gear and stuff, and maybe crafted stuff for all I know. And they had some professional stuff, some barely any PvP changes, but it's not really a class change pad by the looks of it. More campaign chapters, bunch of them in fact, and the ping system getting added. So it's like, in terms of content, there's a little bit more that's not in here that's kind of hidden, that you have to like really look through websites to find all the info. But that's the gist of it. It's pretty good catch-up patch if anything. And hopefully that'll be greeted with additional class changes, like little tunings here and there, to make it all like feel whole. If that makes any sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, what's up, Ath? How you doing, my mem? What's up, down? Yo, what is this? Hold on. What is this fancy writing speech? Hold on. Man, this mushroom piece of good shit. What are you on, Ath? What is this? My man, what are you doing? You hit like the, what, 1800s or something. Writing cursor, what is this? Crazy to get my own video for it. Yo, Dread Harp, I'm still going through this, man. There's still a lot of footage that I have to get through, my guy. Like a majority, I'll tell you right now, majority of the clips, I haven't even like scoured through them, right? I haven't even, because what I do is I go through every single footage. I pick out like exactly what we have, right? What happened in the clip. And then I try to figure out, okay, well, I don't want to have like a rogue video, follow a rogue video, follow a rogue video, follow a rogue video. How do I space them out a little bit, right? And more than half of the clips from this week, I haven't even looked through them, right? I just haven't had the time. And tonight I'll be working on projects, so I won't even have time tonight either. So I just need to figure something out by tomorrow. And hopefully I'll wake up early enough for that. But yeah, just be patient, my man. I still got it. There's still plenty of recordings. I want to get that one of you in Lord of Ron specifically, because you gotta know health, press cloak, and just lived everything. That made no sense. Let me get the fan up and running too. I don't think my fingers stopped bleeding by now. Let me get some keys though, boys. Out of the way, man. Get some of these out of the way, dude. I've actually been doing a few keys here and there. Definitely not as many as I have been over like last few weeks. Well, I guess depends like what last week or the week before that we were doing some crazy high evoker keys like 24s. I think if an attempt at a 25 didn't really work. What's wrong with it? It's great, Atho. It is fantastic. It's lovely. You were lovely. How you doing, by the way? Is it possible to farm this currency? Yes. So there's a couple new currencies. So one is going to be, it's called Coalescence. This one can be farmed by your main. This one can be farmed by your alts. It can even be farmed by low-level characters. So like if, let's say you're still leveling, right? And you go to a Dream Surge area and it has a 25% additional experience. And you're like, I'm just going to do side quests on a Dream Surge, treasures, rare, stuff like that, right? To get XP. You will be able to farm this currency while you're at level 0, basically, or level, what, 60. So when you hit max level and you have a bunch of that stuff, you can just outfit yourself head to toe. But the gear that the vendor sells for Coalescence is account-wide anyway. So like if you go in your main and you do some objectives, you buy the gear, send it to your alt has gear. There's also mount, there's a toys, there's a pets and stuff, other cosmetic things, you know, stuff like that. Then the Coalescence, or Chrysalis, 2 currencies. Chrysalis is like, it's an award for doing like a big weekly thing in the zone. It's got to be in the invasions. I got to give you a big weekly, and then also like collecting 100 Coalescence, which you could literally just dragon ride around for, or just kill like 2-3 rares or something like that, a couple of world quests. It's really easy to do. But like that's going to be per character. That used to be account wide for a little bit on PTR. They changed that. That's per character, but you'll be able to get what looks like 1, if not 2 of those a week. and that can be used on the 415 gear or on the crest in order to upgrade the 415 gear. So it's going to be a little bit of catch up here and there. Plus, they're also going to be doing like a big event of the time walking with the it's a time walking event that's like turbulent time. It's like basically it's going to be multiple time walking weeks in a row, week after week after week. And the gear rewards for doing your time walkings is going to be heroic level gear of Abras, not normal, heroic. So better catch up from there. Think like beacon trinkets, cloak from Sarkarath, ash candy, right? Really good stuff from there potentially. Yeah, and then you also got a catalyst to turn all that into tier. What are we doing today? I'm thinking to get some keys out of the way, man. I'm thinking to get some weeklies done. My warrior still needs one more weekly to get their Mythic Plus out of the way, but otherwise I don't really have too much of a plan. Fire Mage gameplay? Bro, it's been a bit since I played Fire. I don't have the gear for it, but I'll give it a shot. How did that sound? I don't play Fire Mage ever, but I can maybe give it a shot. PTR next patch will be, some info. So PTR, they've put up a couple of builds already over on the vendor private builds. Like, okay, so we don't have 10.2 on the PTR just yet, right? When you take a look at all our PTRs, what do we have? We have 10.17 PTR, we have 10.15 PTR, but we do know there's been a couple of updates over for the 10.1, 10.2 PTR internally, encrypted. We can't see this thing. It is hidden. They don't want us to see it yet. But I want to see if I can show like the actual builds that they put up. The fact that there are builds for it. Is there one? Did these guys cover it? Or does the other guys cover it? Yeah, I think the other guys covered it. Hold on a second. But there's been like a couple of builds now over for the 10.2 on the encrypted vendor build. So like they're putting stuff out, and if it's like every other patch so far, right? Every other patch, they've usually what they do is release an actual patch on live Dragonflight, and then either the same day or like the next day a new build is up on PTR immediately. They've been quick on the draw, real quick on the draw. Let me see if I can find it. I gotta look through all these posts that have nothing to do with WoW. Instead, they're Diablo posts. Sorry about this one, boys. I apologize profusely. Where is it? Or is it on the Twitter? Is it on the Twitter? Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it took a little bit longer. Yeah, but they found like another vendor build. Yeah, so they have a couple of these now. We got a couple of these now, so I mean, they're putting stuff up there, which is pretty awesome. Chris, my man! Oh my goodness. Yo, alert, nothing, no message. Yo, Chris, we gotta answer Chris, tech and chat. My boy, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you, my guy. Oh, the 249 big bones. Thank you so much, my man. Appreciate you. You're the man. What's up, Edwin? How do you, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Your boys are the boys, man. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean, dude? Alrighty, let's get some actual stuff done. I'll let the chat decide what to start for the day, man. I think I gotta get like one more key down on the evoker. I don't really know if I'll need to. I could do it maybe later tonight or something. I do want to get one done on the warrior, and I do want to play some other characters. Frost Ethids apparently are really good right now. Really good. Like everybody on the mother's playing one. I kind of makes me want to play mine as well for a little bit. I don't know how high of a key we can get unless we maybe get some homies. Priest is always fun. Monk, I haven't got to play Monk at all. I'd be down to get this a go, but boys, unless you're down with this week already. Chat, what do you want to see, Monk or Warrior? I can either heal or tank. Warrior tank, by the way, is super fun. Holy dude, it's a DPS. It's a certified DPS. I tanked a 21. That's my first 21. We walked into it. We were just like trying to do lower end keys, and we just like pushed up like a 18 or a 19 or something by like 3 points, plus 3'd it or 2'd it or something, and it turned into 21 Nell Slayer, and we were just like, all right, so should we drop the Nell Slayer? And somebody in our group was like, well, we could just run 21. And like, all of us are on alts. Kind of sort of geared, but so we decided, F it. We got some random mage. Mage is no damage, but it didn't matter. And we just kind of did it how we do like a real key. And I'm like, I don't ever take these. I'm usually just evoker or I'm just DPSing. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna do what I see my tank do. And I got double wall for the first. Oh man, it went so well, dude. It went so well. Monk, tank, brewmaster. We could do monk, tank too. That's another good one actually. We could do that one. Yeah, that's always an option. I usually play Mistweaver, but brewmaster is also really fun. It's so much damage. It is solid. It's not insane for like high keys though. Do brew. Look at the brew. Look at the brew done. I do want to get the warrior done though, just because the warrior has the weekly and I need one more dungeon on the warrior and then we're set. And I can maybe loot something good out of it. Like if I loot a beacon, I don't even know if beacon is good. But if I can loot ash candy though, oh, a good ash candy would be nice. Alrighty, we'll do brew. I do have this thing geared mostly for mist, but we'll do brew. Because I think it should still like apply either way. I got spore click everything, so like we're chilling. I just had to swap out my trinkets and my weapons, which are garbage anyway, compared to this thing, an actual weapon. But trinkets are pretty awful, aren't they? Loaded dice is fine. This thing is, I guess, okay. Not amazing trinkets at all. I could probably upgrade the dice though, for like nothing. If I have any like flight stones left. That's like a currency I don't ever think about is flight stones. I can put 30. I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain about that at all. That's pretty decent. This I don't really feel like I'm getting all the way to like past that just because it's a spore pod. Like who plays a spore pod? You know what I mean? Like it's just like not a great trinket at all whatsoever. Alrighty, let's see if we can either sign up for a key or just do our key. You know what? Let's just do like a fun key, man. Let's do a key that's like gonna be super like enjoyable to get into. 17. I want to see if we can do like a bracken hide or like a freebie, a freehold. I would like a decent freehold, but like I guess we could do 16 as well. All right. You know what? I think we'll do 16 freehold just because we could absolutely just smash it. Absolutely just obliterate the key. Because then you could have just so much fun with it. Just pull. I'm thinking just do big pulls, man. Just constantly do big pulls. Wait, another 17. Yo, give me that. I want a 17 better than a 16 or whatever. Let's say a score, so like hopefully I get taken. I have a little bit of gear. When you choose a class, how do you choose the race? Like why Blood Elf Monk, not Orc Troll, for example? I just gotta honestly, there's a lot of ways of going about it. I think if you go by racials, there's generally like one solid option. I do Blood Elf just because I like the Mogs, I'm not gonna lie, but I also think the racial is pretty solid. Like for Blood Elf Monk, apparently a lot of Blood Elves are monks, and I think it's partially for the mana regen, but also the utility inside of dungeons, where it's like, if I am gonna be a monk in a dungeon, they're not necessarily the strongest spec for dungeons, but that Blood Elf racial can be kind of handy since you're melee anyway. And if you're gonna be in melee, that's one that's gonna be resources, whether it's energy, whether it's chi, whether it is mana, which is kind of okay, but the dispel effect, oh, that could be huge, because that's one thing this class does not have, and being able to take it is kind of nice. But like if you like Orc is a solid, that has an interaction with Zuen. Then you also can do Troll is not amazing, because haste, monks would really benefit too highly from haste unless you like Mistweaver. But in that case, like you could take like Troll haste for the burst haste, or like take a Goblin for like passive haste, which I think at that point is a little stronger. Not if it's another good option because it has passive haste, passive crit, depending on time of day. But also Shadow Meld could be really good, especially in dungeons or something, right? You pull someone by accident, you can Shadow Meld it off, or like let's say your party's about to wipe, you want to go for a reset, you Shadow Meld, don't die, res your party really quickly. Something like that can be useful. I think it really comes down to like a lot of the racials are really going to alter your gameplay too much, but in very key situations, there are some decisions where racial could be handy. But like some racials are going to be really good in very specific situations. So honestly, I don't think a racial is going to be a make it or break it for you. Most racials account for, at least for DPS classes, like about 1% damage difference. Maybe more depending on the spec, depending on the class, or like what it offers, depending on the content too. But in most cases they're not, it's about 1%. So like pick what you like. Pick what you find useful. That's all we'll do. You know why? Because if you pick something you like to play, like let's say you play Goblin, right? And you hate the way Goblins look, but then it's like that's your best choice if you want to play Death Knight. And you're playing like this ugly Goblin and you're just like not really feeling it. It doesn't make you want to log on that character and get nearly as excited to play. But if you play something you like, whether it's a spec, whether it's a race option, whether it's class, whether it's whatever, you generally will spend more time on it and you'll generally get better at it because you're spending a lot more time with that thing. Is how I look at it. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that applies for you boys, but for me that makes sense, right? I play what you like at the end of the day. You are. What's up, G? How you doing, man? Hope you're doing good, bro. I'm good, my guy. Hope you're doing good. Any advice getting the Whelp token for gear upgrades as well as fly stones? So in 10.17 tomorrow, you'll be able to get a lot of flight stones just from doing the open world stuff, and whelp stones you'll also be able to get those. You can literally get them just from flying around. So coalescences are going to be everywhere. You can earn them through world quests, rares, I think side quests too, treasures I believe, but also by flying around there'll be the green little like orbies things, and you could literally just drag and ride for them, and you could just collect coalescence, and every one of them has a chance to give you whelpling stones, so you can swim in whelpling stones by tomorrow. Like if you're just literally looking for whelp stones, specifically for like really entry-level gear, yeah, it's plenty. Yeah, it's a ton. You'll get a lot of it just from like participating in like anything that the Dream Surges offer you. So yeah, if you look at getting them like right now, you need them this moment. I think like World Quest do it, right? Whelpling, or you can do like +2 dungeons. Those give you like whelpling stones as well, and they'll go by really quickly. That's another way of going about it, Tim. Pick up Warcraft Druid because extra speed and go level Warcraft. Yeah, I mean honestly, play whatever you like, man. Play whatever you enjoy. If that's gonna get you to play that character more, you're naturally gonna get better at that character because you're spending more time on it. If you enjoy what you play, you're probably gonna end up playing more. Some people are very goal oriented and damage numbers oriented, so for them they're not really gonna care about the looks. If you're that kind of player, go for what seems to be the best option based on like where websites are coming in. And check Reddit.io and see what people are playing there. Although sometimes people on Reddit.io, like top tier Mythic Pluses, for example, they'll just literally play like a Panda 100 just because. They don't really care. They don't really care. That's not really gonna stop them whatsoever. Okay, I think I got everything. I don't have like classes or nothing, but I think we'll be okay. I think they were called Drake Stones SMH. Drake Stones? So Flight Stones. Oh, those you earn from... So those, I don't know if you can farm them, but I know you earn them from everything. PvP, dungeons, raids, world quests, rares, literally treasures. Anything can give you Flight Stones. You're just gonna do more stuff in the game. It's not about like what specific stuff you gotta do, but it's more about doing more. If that makes any sense at all. Wait, here we go. I'm gonna die. Here we go. Oh, because I gotta just auto attack more. Here's my shield. Yeah, it's been a bit since I played Monk, honestly. It's been a good second. We did do quite a bit of healing though. I feel like I healed myself once. Alright, hold on. We'll get these guys pulled, right? We'll get them out of here. We'll get these guys pulled as well. We'll get them early in here. I really want to get that guy out here if I can. Oh, I gotta get a back road. That guy I kind of want to see if I can just live him in like in this. I want him to come over to me if I can. There we go. That's what I wanted. Let's ship all of them. I gotta get a bit of a rerolling here. Also, I gotta stop spinning. I gotta stop spinning to win. I gotta use other buttons. Literally, the more I spin, the worse things are gonna get for us. Also, these guys' rewards are gonna be kind of slamming. It's gonna hurt. What we'll do after this is we will roll out like an Autobot, and I'm gonna res him real quickly. It should be fine. What are we with? Priest? You guys are gonna pull, by the way. Yeah, you're dead. You are. Dragon, bro. Come on, man. What are you doing? Noodle, what are you doing, my guy? Oh no. Noodle dead, dude. What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man? You want to do a key after this, man? Didn't pull. All good, all good, all good. What did he die to? Yeah, Shattering Below, just he got one shot at, man. 100 to 0. There's nothing he did wrong. It was fine. It was just bolstered. But maybe I should have pulled slower. I don't know. Like a decent defensive would have done the trick too, yeah? There we go. Sorry, man. It's been a bit since I played some Brewmaster. I'm enjoying this though. This is a lot of fun. Do one of these here. A little bit spinny. Get him off of this high horse. 70%? Yeah, there we go. Take him over to the cat. The statue. Man, I forgot how this class plays. This plays actually pretty good. I do need to keep buying some of these things, I feel like, though. Also, the build that you're running right now, or at least I'm running, I'm not running like a spinny build, though. which is super weird, man. You do want a spinny, but only like when there's absolutely nothing else to press, because otherwise you're not stacking up your press advantage buff. Like if you're using this ability, spin crane kick, you're not auto attacking, which actually means you're going to be less tanky. It's weird, man, but it's kind of neat. It's a little bit of that added complexity to this class. There's a quest you can pick up that has you fight heroic dungeons for Jack as a reward. Right now, wasn't that a Twitch reward thing before, or is that still a thing? Or am I wrong about that? Because I was pretty sure like you could only pick up the Feldjag because of that one what's it called? That one promotional thing with Amazon. Or am I wrong about that? Do I not have a dispel? Because it did let me dispel something. Weird. Talking about Drake Crest? Oh, okay, hold on. Not Feldjag, Drake Crest. Oh, okay. Drake Crest are like what, the basic ones, right? It's not Worm, which is like heroic. It's like the normal, right? So those I think you get like from dungeons at 5 and above if you do Mythic Pluses. But how else can you farm those? I guess there's also like we tried to get Drake Crest specifically. Can't you do that Niffin thing? That big Niffin event with like the rescue scientists or whatever? Isn't that a thing? Or am I... Maybe I'm misremembering it. Alright, I kind of want to do a big pull here. I don't know how the group is really going to be able to handle it, but I kind of want to do a big one anyway. Let's do the rats and these guys here. Yeah. I don't want to do that actually. Yeah, no, we'll be chilling. It wasn't bad at all. I kind of want to do even bigger than that though, if possible. So like a lot of stuff. Or did I miss an opportunity? I think I'm gonna miss an opportunity. I think I'm supposed to pull these guys on top of the other mobs, but we're just gonna go in there. Grab these guys. Grab these boys. Grab all those guys, or at least some of them, I guess. Leg sweep. Get more clumped up. And just backpedal them when they actually do stuff. God, I love this class, man. It does so much damage. Oh, it's so good. I think we should do more mobs for a bit. I kind of want to do these two. Yeah, they're a good spot too. Hell yeah. Big defensive. Got us a second brew if we need it. I shouldn't be spinning. Spinning is bad. Spinning is bad. We're gonna boop him out of the way. Pick a brewski. Pick him. Pick another brew. Big shield. Should be solid for a bit. Hopefully. Another brew. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. I do want to do this class at a high level. I think that'd be so fun. Although watching a buddy of mine, Carl, play this thing and like how fast he falls over is tragic, man. It is tragic. What I think I'll do here is I kind of want to pull these guys, but I want to do it with the boss just because I feel like it's more efficient that way. What's up, Dal? What's up, Twice? I do my man. Hope you have a good one. What? Okay, I guess we decided we want to do these guys next. Yeah. I normally want to pull them with a boss, but I guess we could do it like this. You know what? Let's do it like that too. We got all of them in here. We're waiting anyway. I want to do no crusher pull if I can. No crushes for me, man. Crusher? I don't even know her. Big kicks. Got us some more brews. Massive shield. Could be chilling for a good bit. Plenty of healing if we need it. Don't really shouldn't be spinning, but we are spinning a little bit. Back up a little bit. Alright, hold on. Dispel. We're good, right? Okay. Normally I like to do this when I do tank these. I like to pull the ads after. Right? Pull the boss, and we'll just gotta kill them while we're doing with the boss. I think it's more fun that way. Just because you could be fighting these guys for a while. Once you kill Eudora, like the other guy doesn't really do anything. You know? To give him a break. One of them. Do you feel more tanky with this group, with the evoker? Oh yeah, for sure. That extra additional armor does feel good. Plus also the extra shields. And whenever they do the deep breath ability, like the more damage I do, the bigger shield I get. Yeah, you definitely feel tankier. Like to say that evoker doesn't feel any different is definitely not true. I mean, my hunters are doing far more damage as well, right? That's a pretty big one, honestly. My hunters are just trucking this bosses, both of them, plural. And the healer doesn't need to like babysit us nearly as badly. That's super nice. We got a barrel on him. Nobody. Maybe I could have run him back over this thing. I don't know if I got hit or not. Looks like he did get hit. Plus the evoke also helps you with the spells as well, you know? It basically feels like you have like a pseudo healer, pseudo DPS, pseudo tank in the group. That just makes everybody more effective. Yeah, no, evokers, like to say that they're very, very useful, man. Very useful. I feel like their effectiveness isn't, you don't really feel it immediately. But when you look at the damage numbers, when you look at the damage taken, right, it's just, there is a difference. There is a solid difference to it. Numbers wise is like where the differences are made. Maybe we should do, I kind of want to do this and pull them on top of those guys. I want to avoid all crushers. Take these guys, we'll pull them onto these guys. This allows us to go a little slower too. Plus evokers are never dead, like augmentation specifically, they just never die. That is another big advantage of them. They're never gonna die compared to like aug and stuff. I mean like dev. I mean dev I guess is not gonna really die, are they? They're fairly tanky as well. But like having cheat death on an aug is kind of like cheating, honestly. You know? It does huge. I'm gonna pop an actual defensive here. I feel like I kind of need it. Not like I have a lot of buttons I can rotate as this class anyway. No spirits? No, we're chilling. Alright, huge. I don't want to pull the big guy. Ignore him. Ignore him. I think these guys are so used to doing big guys, they're just like, alright, go, go. Oh, no, he doesn't want to do that. They don't want to do that. We can do these guys for a good bit too. Let me do one of these. Drop him. Do one of these. Do a bit of fire damage. Do a little bit more fire damage. And knock up on the AUG is also huge. It's like, knockups are not always usable, you know what I mean? Because like sometimes you'll knock someone up and you kind of want it to be next to you in melee or whatever. But like just being able to add extra CC that mobs can counter, or at least vast majority of mobs just can counter, just pull them up in the air where they can cast. It's massive, man. It is massive. It just lets me go in and just do the damage that we do. This is what I love about Brewmaster, man. It's the damage you pull out of this thing. It is so good. I kind of want to do another big pull. I want to do this too. Okay, we'll wait. We'll do this. We'll do the lightning real quick. Yeah, I do definitely feel more tanky. What time does new patch drop? Same time as like reset, server reset. Whenever servers are back up is when you should be good to go. Like when you first initially go to get your stuff from the vault, that's when server should be up. So when you wake up, basically. For us, it's gonna be like 11 PM EST. So whatever that time zone is for you guys, yeah. But if you're like EU, whenever you go like pick up your vault stuff, unless you wake up super early, servers might be down anyway. I guess we don't really need more percent because we are going to get the big guy too in just a bit here. My grip skips the mob by dropping the mage so he runs out with the ad pass through. You know what? Or you could do this. You have an AUG, you have a 3-seater mount, right? Trust me, we checked this out. The math checks out on this one. Trust. Even though it feels like it doesn't for some, it definitely checks out. Okay, so this is what you do. go heal you. You have somebody mount up on like a, I don't know, you could do the long boy, or you could do like the yak or the mammoth, just as long as you have 3 people on a single mount. The augmentation evoker in that group, if you have one, picks them up and just door dash them across the bridge without pulling the guy on the bridge. And then the mage can just invis past the guy. You don't need to like pull him, press invis, nothing like that. It just as long as, or if you have like a rogue, just like distract. But like usually would have a mage in a group. But if you have an evoker, just have 3 people, like the tank, the healer, and like a shadow priest, hop on a mount. They can be on together. Evoker picks them up with their carry ability. Their, what's it called? What is it called? Rescue, right? And rescues them across. And then the mage just invises past the guy, and you don't actually have to fight him. That is a nice strat, honestly. That is, I think that is the play at the end of the day. So I guess 6 a.m. EU when it hits. Yeah, something like that, Stanislav. I'd say something like that. Yeah. I mean, I just know the times for NA. I don't know what the times are for EU. I don't even know if it's all that different. I'm pretty sure they're like very similar to one another, maybe. But I do play on the NA realms. I do mess around with some EU stuff, but not that often. Do the duels and stuff. Is there a holy priest or disc priest that we have? Disc, okay. Keep seeing like that thing almost getting fully healed. Keep thinking like that's not a disc, right? That's like a holy doing big heals or something. But no. So I got a shark. I'm gonna try to see if I can run over that shark. Got a hunter, somebody pick it up. We'll try to keep him away. I don't know if the Auk can pick it up or something. They will want to move him though. I can get that other one. I have lots of range, but like nobody really wants to do the shark at all. I keep him over here so they can run him through blood. Looks like the healer's trying to do it. What a homie. I'll try to keep him away from all the blood if I can. Just so they have as much space to work with. Those are 2 BM hunters, so like they don't really need to be in melee the guy at all. Definitely not. Let me help. I do wish this class had a little bit of group healing. Like I wish I could heal like somebody. Kind of like a druid with a regrowth, right? Or like a paladin that could do word of glory and just center it on a friend. I do wish monks could do something like that. Monks are really good at self-healing and self-preservation. But like I really do wish they had like a way you could just top somebody up. Because I love that as a druid, man, that hybrid thing. But I guess I wanted to have like a unique thing for every single class in the game, so monks just don't get that. Anything unique being no, they don't get that, as in like they don't get to be unique at all. Oh my god. Alrighty, let's do this. I want to do a big pull here. I feel like we're just gonna die. I feel like every time I do this one, I die to the lightning or the big the mob. It does the oil slam or whatever it's called.
Run.
Are they good? Oh, they pulled the crusher. Hold on a second. We're just gonna wait for them. Oh, they got another crusher. I don't know if you could like hit it with a vision, or maybe you just fly over it. Couldn't you jump over those guys? I mean, I should probably wait for him, right? Maybe? I mean, do we need him? I'm gonna wait, dude. I'm gonna wait for Augie. I want him a buff. They made it. There we are. Yeah, my guy. What's up, Shane? How you doing, man? How you doing? We're doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. Got to play some prod. Yeah, last night. Did a 21. Was fantastic. Enjoyed the hell out of it. Hopefully that's not too close. All right, there's gonna be a lot of damage for me to deal with. Big AoE, trying to see if I can draw all the aggro, if I can. I need to make sure. Yeah, good dome, good dome, good dome usage. Oil blade will reflect that back at the guy, so we can actually heal. I can do dispelly. I'm not doing good health wise. Actually, kind of painful. Touch that? Oh, right before they did the thing. All right, we're good now. We can just keep pulling on. Ow. Can I heal? I can't heal the oil blade, but I'm pretty sure I can like shield through it, right? Or does that shields also get dampened by it? If shields do get dampened by it, then that's a little unfortunate. God, look at the little damage this class takes. or at least it's not little damage, but like it's measured damage. It's just sort of like smooth. As long as I press the right buttons, damage definitely feels a lot smoother. I do love that about this class. My favorite part. The 2 spins, now we're back to normal. Removes 10 abilities from every class, add the mechanics from every boss fight. Huh. Watch Asman video about needs to reset, ask him what we do if he was in charge of changes. Consider making the quota, make everyone delete add-ons. Interesting. Everybody gotta delete add-ons. I feel like that'll be difficult. Remove 10 abilities from every class. Okay, are we talking about class pruning? Didn't we already do class pruning a couple of times in a row? Didn't we see just how well that works out for them? Class pruning is not something that we've seen in the community time and time again, like, request. In most cases, people have commented, like, remember BFA, remember WAD, when the prune classes were like, well, now I feel like my class is missing some things they used to have. Like, what abilities would we remove? I think Monk might be a pretty good class, but we might see some prunes. Just because of the rotation, there's a lot of abilities going on. You always press and summon as a Brewmaster. There's never really a downtime. You're always looking for a proc, looking for a heal, looking for a defensive ability. There's always someone for you to press. Always. So that is a busy take, Spec. I will give you that. But like when you go proc, you're mostly pressing like Shield Slam, Thunder, what is it? Thunderclap? Between Shield Slam and Thunderclaps, like how much more do you want to prune it? Then there's Devastator you can press. I need to see exactly what he said, man. I feel like I need context. I feel like if I just judge his comments without like actually listen to them, I'm just gonna feel stupid. Or I feel like I'm gonna miss a little bit of that point. Piano spec. Yeah, don't get me wrong, some specs are piano specs. Like Owl is another piano spec. So I feel like there are some cases where, yeah, we could probably do that. But I feel like I'd like to check out some abilities, but like, I don't want to remove the class depth. So I feel like if you are going to remove some abilities, as long as you're not removing the class depth, I think that'd be cool. Because you also got to remember, like, the game isn't just like a PvE game. I feel like if you PvE or just a world quest, yeah, you don't really need a lot of abilities. But like when you PvP, there's always been like a special use case for certain PvP abilities that really made a difference between one player and the next. It didn't mean like every player had to like properly use every single ability available, right? Like when you played a priest back in Cataclysm, you didn't really mana burn in dungeons or raids. Then mana burn is huge in PvP, and if you use it properly, that could really help you swing the game. You know, little things like that. So it's just like, just because you don't use it in one situation doesn't mean like you have to, right? Just because you have it in spellbook doesn't necessarily mean it's a must-have. Jeez. TY all. Yeah, I need to see the actual video. Очень круто. Здорово, man. Видео прям в точку. Hold on, видео прям в точку. Спасибо за вторчество. Здорово, Sven. Как дела, друг? Sven popping in stream and saying hello. So everyone plays and an even playing field. Like how, like, are we trying to get like our abilities to be like, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to bring a picture. Can I do that? Okay, this breaks as soon as I don't understand why it breaks like that. Okay, well, what if I use this one then? Or this one? Yeah, let's do this one. Why are they all linked to Immigrant? Whatever, what's the work? I'm trying to find some stuff, man. So you're saying like remove 10 abilities, not like macros, not like anything, right? Abilities, specifically abilities. Is this a video? It's a GIF? That's why it's bugging. Okay, weird. All right. I wish I got a bigger picture. Hold on. This might be like the dumbest thing you ever seen, boys, but like, stick with me, okay? Okay, this can kind of work out. Okay, so this is classic WoW, right? Trinkets, certain key abilities, dampen magic. Like, why would you ever use that? Shield of fire, whatever. Why would you ever use that, right? Little things like that. You know what I mean? Or maybe that's dampen, that's something else. That's probably mana shield, right? Bunch of unique abilities WoW has. And I feel like it's always been kind of like iconic to the game. Like, this stuff is really cool. This is like way vanilla as vanilla comes. Like, this isn't also like some are going to be consumables, but like this is more or less like what your current WoW bar would look like, depending on the class, of course. Like Demon Hunter, Death Knight, maybe a little bit less, but like a Shaman is going to be pretty busy, right? I think something like this is really cool. Like, there's so much stuff. It's so nice, and even some of those things have like very niche uses, but it's really neat. I mean, I guess you could like hit it with that modern gaming feel and go like this. Right, but if WoW became like this, you know, it's a question of like how much stuff you're gonna prune, because I feel like at some point it's just like it's simple. I know it's a different game entirely, but like some people have said WoW should be like League. There should be 5 buttons, and like a game like Guild Wars does that sorta, but like you also have weapon swaps and certain specs have different like bars that give them different bars. So like you really do have the complexity of like WoW bars and abilities. Plus also there's like dodging mechanics and class specific mechanics that modify your bars entirely depending on like what class it even interacts with. And I'm just like, I get where people are coming from. Like, you'd rather have like a bar with a very specific design or whatever, but I personally would feel sad if we like lost a lot of cool things, you know, if I lost a little bit of that. Try on Fire Mage. Okay, we could do Fire Mage, man. Why use mana burn when I can't do damage? Mana burn so you can whittle out the enemy's mana while dampening isn't super high, so you can really run out the clock, right? Eventually the enemy healer runs out of mana, and then you get to win the game because they have no mana, you have mana, your DPS gets to slam, you get to heal your DPS, they can't heal their DPS, they lose that battle of attrition. So mana burn is actually a cool ability. It just is an ability you would never use while questing, never use while leveling. There isn't a single class quest that makes you use it, as far as I know, but maybe I'm wrong on that one. You're not really going to use it in a raid unless it's maybe like an add NPC that has a mana pool connected to your spellcast, or maybe you could cheese it or something, right? Or dungeons, but generally you're not going to use it on a boss. Generally it's accepted that you're not going to use that in that scenario. But like, it's an ability to become super handy in PvP. And it gives you that bit of that mind games thing. You get to burn the enemy's mana. It's a battle of attrition, battle of resources to say. You know? That's before dampening either. Bars in a Blade and Soul are crazy. In Blade and Soul? Hold on, Blade and Soul bars. Hold on, Blade. What is Blade and Soul again? Hold on, Blade and Soul bars. Wait, isn't that... Is that the game that I'm thinking of? Hold on a second. Ability bar. Is that the game I'm thinking of? The one that's like you can do flips and... Or am I thinking of something else? No, that is... Hold on a second. This is like a Talon bar. Is this Blade and Soul? Is this right? Is this the game? That is the game, isn't it? That's Blade and Soul. I forgot about that, man. I forgot about it. What does it UI look like? Hold on. Blade and Soul UI. Is it Blade and Soul 2, right? UI. It's like Blade and Soul and Blade and Soul 2, or do they have the MMO? Please be a full picture, right? Kinda, sorta. So those bars are also very different, but it's a very different game too. It's a combo game, right? An ability can change, another ability change, another ability change, another ability. So it's a very different approach, but also positions mobility. And if I remember from PvP, there's quite a lot of complexity there too. So a little maybe over the top for some people in terms of like way over the head kind of deal. Question no mind thinking about them now. Work PvP. Hey. I use well. There we go. Hopefully I answered the question as best I could. If you got more, I don't know how you say your name. Alien name. I gotcha. What is your name? Okay, yeah, streamer mode enabled. I can't see nothing. But I got you. I got an alien. This is yeah, I don't know, man. I would like to see, like, again, I'm commenting about what Asmongold said, and it's like he's not the first person that said it too. I think it was wasn't it who was it actually? Hold on, I forgot to do something entirely. Wasn't it even Ricky also said that abilities in WoW, they're just getting too many abilities? Too many abilities, too much going on, too much to do. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, like Monk is a class that has a lot going on, right? I actually have like head to toe bars everywhere. And some classes definitely can get it, and some classes can also be more complex because you make macros, which isn't new abilities, but rather the same ability that will just target a specific target or do a very, very specific function, right? So like PvPers will have a macro for like blind Aryan target 1, Aryan target 2, Aryan target 3, just so they don't have to change the targets manually, click to change it or tab to change it. But you just focus on the guy they're targeting, and they can always hit whoever they need to. But it's basically making like one ability, but now you have 3 buttons for that one ability, all depending on the uses. Like, are we talking about macros or just raw number of abilities? Because I feel like for the longest time the community has been like, there's just not enough abilities in class and specs, and now we finally got quite a few of them. But I guess like if you're brand new to the game, right? And maybe it's an approach of like, if you're brand new to the game, never played World of Warcraft ever before, right? You're not used to having like a big hotbar. Maybe you played a lot of like free games like Dota, League, right? And you're coming into World of Warcraft and it's like, there's more than 4 buttons. You know what I mean? Raw number of abilities. I don't know. I do think it's an interesting proposition of like, we should reduce bars, which is weird to me because it's like, I've been through BFA, I've been through WAD, man. I've even SL to some degree. Like, we've just been pruning classes over and over and over. And it was the first time of like, okay, we're gonna add you more stuff. We're gonna be unpruning. We're gonna giving you like a full class tree. All your abilities in here, there's a lot more customizability, a lot more going on. You can really adjust your rotation in a variety of ways. And it was like, yeah, finally we got buttons. So I'm surprised it's like, I guess a patch or 2 after, it's like, is it one of those things where people are like, we thought we wanted more buttons, but in fact we actually want less. You know what I mean? Because I remember like everybody hated BFA because they did GCDs and they just pruned classes to just be like a shell of themselves. Everybody hated that unanimously, vast majority. Like, it was everywhere, man, everywhere. And then after BFA, people were like, for Shadowlands, pull the ripcord. Just let us play our covenant abilities however we want to, and stop putting in our classes and offsetting it to bar powers, which we'll just like use for a bit and then forget. If you want to check this video, 29-minute mark explains what he would do. It's short. I might do it off stream though. I'm not really like a React channel or whatever. I do need to give it like a proper look see, but I'm just surprised, I guess. But maybe it's like a lot more going on, right? Maybe it's like, because he's not a dumb guy. Like, he usually has like a reason for his takes. So yeah, I'll probably get an idea for it. I'm not surprised. Yeah, well, it's something I think I'll peep later tonight. Maybe like, what is that on his channel? I guess, yeah. Because YouTube used to recommend Asmongold videos all the time, and then it just at some point just stopped. He just like snuffed them out, so I don't even see recommendations from him. Modern games are going controller or mobile, right? Or mobile. Like, I would just be, I haven't watched the video, and it's not like a response to what he's saying or whatever. But like, if eventually, I'll just tell you right now, chat, if WoW eventually became like, our bar is as big as Diablo, I'll be a little bit sad. I think Diablo, like, not particularly Diablo 4, but let's say like the best version of Diablo, or like PoE, there's a lot of depth in terms of customizing your character. That's where a lot of depth comes to. The passes you pick up, the gear, the different effects and how that interacts with you. Even if you don't have like the craziest complicated rotation, the way that your abilities play off of each other and passes play off of each other can definitely generate a lot of depth, right? And I feel like that's almost like a classic RPG sense, that usually how things go is that extra depth because of how things play off of each other. I think there's room for both. I think there should be room for like both types of play styles maybe, but I don't know. The problem is I have with WoW is I'm a clicker and I have so many key binds. I've got a Monster Master. So WoW does have like a click to move function, and apparently I was talking to a couple of friends of mine yesterday. There was a guy that knows a guy that used to click all of his abilities, and the guy was rating at mythic level. No one could tell a difference. I was wondering like why he never like strafes, you know, side to side. Why his character's always moving forward, backwards, or whatever, right? And then they find out you click all your abilities and you're rated cutting edge level. Mythic level. You're killing final end bosses clicking. So basically keeps his keyboard to just abilities, and he clicks around to move and stuff. And certain like abilities he'll click. Didn't stop him. And people have played like WoW arenas high level on a controller. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody played like on a bunch of potatoes plugged into a socket or something at this point, dude. You know what I mean? But like, I guess it all depends here, yeah. So many keybinds to take a monster master. I think it also depends on the class you play too, Lisa. Yeah, like Demon Hunter or Death Knight, there's not nearly as many buttons to play to master. But mastering, I mean, I guess it's also a question of like, are you trying to master in like a sitting, or are you trying to like master as a long-term journey? Because like, I don't know. I guess it depends what you're trying to get out of the game. Because if you're looking to master a class, when I'm trying to master a class, I'm not thinking I want to do it in a week, right? Because I don't think it's going to be possible. Mastering takes like, if you really want to get ridiculously good. Because this guild has churned through quite a lot of players that I'm in. I mean, this guild had fired up at some point. We recently had a fantastic set of players, from Tass as a hunter to Frosty, who's now like top lead. Let me go look. Just because we know the homie, just because he's a homie. All right, look at the logs. Logs aren't everything, right? Logs are not everything. But you see this all-star DPS, Frosted Flakes? This guy rated in our tier for, what's it called? He rated with us for Vaulted Incarnates. And I think this raid too. Was it this raid? No, Vaulted Incarnates, but then he moved on to other guilds from there. He's insane. That kid is insane in Mage. He's ridiculously good. Doesn't matter what spec he is. But like, I think he's been playing for Mage since like day one. It's just, that's all he plays is Mage. He's just insanely freaking good at it. And then there's Tass who's playing Hunter since like ages ago. He's been playing since like beta. Like, he's really good with numbers. Pumping numbers, he could do it. As a hunter, doesn't matter. When like Shadowlands, everybody wore Nightfall hunters, he was blowing them out of the water as a Kyrian hunter, which was like numerically worse, numerically by Sims. But like, if you just adjusted your API a little bit, did not play by the rules that everybody said, you could make some plays, man. That's how Kyrian arcane mages are coming out of. They're like, change the rules. We arcane missile and from now on. No more blast boys. And it worked. So he's one of those guys. Right, so mastering, the way I look at it is like, that's something you gotta do over time. But I guess it depends like what you mean by mastering. If you mean like getting really good to do like end game cutting edge stuff, or like AOTC stuff and like pushing keys and stuff, I feel like that could be done without mastering necessarily. I mean, look at all these bear druids and evokers and holy paladins that just re-rolled into the class, and that was ridiculously good. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then CA clickers anonymous. Choose that was some CW. Hated my man. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it all depends what you're trying to get out of the game too, yeah. But some classes, like if you are, let's say, used to clicking, getting used to binds, it's just practice. And as long as you're like fine with it being like a steady process, and you're fine for time to be a thing, to learn it over time, I think anybody can really get used to it. And it seems daunting, but it may not be nearly as daunting as like your brain convinces you. And that's a thing I know from like personal experience. Usually like everything I try to do, I'm like, my brain usually adds more hurdles in my head than I think there is. But when you actually get into it, when it comes to brass tacks, once you start really moving along, it's not that bad. I don't know if it's like that for everybody then. Being as good as a clicker is an exception of the rule. True. But it's like, it's possible, right? And it also depends like how good are you? Because like if you, let's say you want to do like, you want to see every raid at least on normal, you want to be able to get your KSM every single season. I think if you click around, I think you would honestly do it. Because the game, like, because as long as you have good positionals and you're quick in your abilities and you have a good comprehension of a class and your team isn't literally just standing on fire, I think you could do all of those things. You could see the final boss. get some good loot from it. Get your KSM for the week or for the season. I don't know about PvP and like 1800 and stuff, but like some classes can definitely get away with it. Are we seeing a rework yet? Tyler, we're hoping, man. They've been so mum's the word on it. They've been so mum's the word. I need 17 volt and 0 plus. Yeah, let's do it, my guy. They've been so mum's the word on it, man. Wait, Chicago? What the? What the? There we go. It's Chicago that's messaging me, man. With the alien name. That was Chicago, bro. What the hell? What's your favorite class? I'd say Rogue at the end of the day, man. I've been enjoying a lot of classes. Like, I love me some Warriors. Death Knight is a Frost specifically. Oh, so good. Survival Hunter is fantastic. Disc Priest, big fan. Shadow Priest, also pretty good. What did I not say? What haven't I said yet? Warlock also pretty fun. I've been playing them a little bit more. Mages, Frost, absolutely love the rework. Speaking about Frost, Fire, right? We gotta play Fire. Okay, Beast, I have to play Fire. One game is Fire, man. I'm a blow cheeks in this one, but we're gonna do Fire. I love, oh, one of the classes I love. I'm trying to remember them all. Monk has actually been really good. Demon Hunter been kind of a little bit like hold on a little bit, but like maybe I just gotta give it more play. Vengeance specifically is fun. Maybe I gotta give Havoc a proper go, right? I feel like I haven't given that one a proper shot. But Monk has been a lot of fun, man. Brewmaster, Mistweaver. Windwalker I gotta give a proper shot to as well. Shaman is also really, really good. Shaman is a fun. But like at the end of the day, I do come back to my Rogue. That's the character that I enjoy playing. Between Sub, between Assassination, specifically Outlaw too. And like it's just been like a Rogue is like a playstyle I feel like I'll lean into by the end of the day. Playing Skyrim, Stealth Archer, probably my best playthrough. Although playing as a Lightning Wizard thing wasn't bad either. Played BG3 as a Rogue, that was pretty fun too. I usually either lean to like a Spellblade, so like a Paladin-esque thing, or Death Knight, or like a Rogue. And wow, Rogue's been like, there's nothing better than it. Raiding, I feel like Rogue is insane. Dungeons, Rogue is really, really good. PvP, I mean, come on, Douglas. Rogue is the master of CC. Like, whether they're good or not, like, at the end of the day, that never changes about Rogue. It's just the crowd control and the cheesiness of it. That never ends, man. Usually I have to play, oh my god, some blow cheeks. Oh my god, man. Alright. I'll give Fire a go, man. Fire, I don't have the points for it. Jake! Or anybody else here that knows Fire Mage well. Am I gonna do poorly with 30% haste and 40% crit? Do I need more like mass Versa? What do I change here, man? What do I adjust? I have a little bit of things I can adjust. I can go crit Versa, which isn't amazing. What do I do, man? Love and Mirai Pally? That's another class that has received a fantastic rework since like 1007, man. Fantastic rework. Here we go. Gonna be doing some stuff with Chicago here. Hell yeah. Tyrant just hit for 72k crit. Dude, Tyrant, that's another one. That's a homie. Tyrants are so fun, man. So good. I'm gonna switch this around like that real quick. Oh, I'm gonna do it like this. Yeah, I'm not used to doing this as a knockback anyway. Also, this is, I don't have Cone of Cold in this thing. I do have Cone of Cold, so I probably should do it like this. What do I put breath normally? Is it F? No. Where's breath normally go? Because it's not this. Is it Alt 2? It is. Okay. I was gonna save for a second. Alrighty, Johnny, how do I get you? Do I do like Dal? I'll just do Dal. We'll get you in here. You got a 17, right? Because I don't think I have one. I don't think I have one, so we'll have to do yours. What have you got? Hopefully it's like a bracken height or like not a freehold, but like not a halls. Anything but a halls. That I can do. Oh wait, hold on. I got you here. I mean, my guy. Yeah, might be. Yo, what cube we got? That is so good. That's fine. Hell yeah, dude. Look at the homie. That is so good. Hold on, let me see what keys you have. Nelth. What's the deal, Nelth? Well, that's for you, Nelth. Neltharus. Where are you? That's a life pulse. Neltharus. Mythic plus. Plus 17. Huge. Alrighty. We'll start heading there. Actually still playing this? Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Unless this is the wrong game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me do this show real quick. I'm gonna crash in a second. Let's grab these two. I'm fine with that. And then we need, what do we need? We need Notharus. I bugged in it. I'll do like this. And then we need a B-Res by the looks of it. I'll probably get a B-Res. Like a Warlock or something. Paladin, Death Knight, whoever comes in first. Mage is good too. Priest, also fantastic, but I think I want to be res. What professors do you have on your main character? So I have enchanting because I thought I'd be making bank with it. I did make quite a bit of gold with enchanting, but it's usually if I can like get super lucky on my inspirations and see if I can flip a bunch of like low cost enchants for rank 3 Sulfics and Frozens for a good bit too. Let's do Paladin, man. He was the first guy to sign up. Or DK? We're gonna DK, man. I want to show you guys what a DK can do. Because those guys can slap now. Out of left field, Death Knights are just walking around, blasting it, man. Absolutely just blasting it. I don't know how, I don't know why. But they're just walking in, chopping. And apparently they can do quite a bit of damage overall. Come on, Warlock. Gundy! Oh! Actually, that would have been the play, huh? That would have been the play. I wish you would have said something! I don't want to kick these guys out, so we'll do another key after this. How does that sound? Also, chat, I don't know what I'm doing on a fire mage. Don't make fun of me. I'm gonna try my best. All I remember is I gotta put up my Phoenix, right? Fire blast as much as possible, and then just rotate all of my bursts as fast as I can. I gotta press combustion. I gotta press that shifting power. Whenever I got like a proc, I gotta hit him with what's it called? Whenever I got like a proc, I got a hard cast, a flame strike, or a pyro, and I think we're chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna do no damage, man, but I'm prepared for it. I'm prepared to do like nothing. I'm prepared to be the spell bot with my D-curse. Let me get a macro for it, right? Okay, hopefully we're good. Pull 10, I think we're good. Yeah. I'm gonna let you sit down and eat real quick. Once you're done, you can plug your key. We'll be good to go. Alright, cool. And I'm done on this end. Beautiful. Sorry for being late to stuff. Alrighty. They're waiting on me. 2 talents, please. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if those are the best talents or whatever. Like, this is what I looked up last time. That's what the game gave me. Like, this is what it should run. Probably should have went more like a single target heavy with like, or maybe I am more single target with conflagration. I'm not really sure. I do hope the tank does end up doing like a big pull and we could just lust it really quickly. Yeah, go, 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 my guy. Go, 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 go. We don't gotta be standing. I was gonna save for a second. Like, we could just go big. We're gonna go like massive. I did the wrong thing. Do we want to list this? I will list it. Unfortunate. I think we got one of the fire homies in there. Just super unfortunate. Gonna have to go images. Yeah. Oh, this hurts. I think we can kill him though eventually. Hopefully. Maybe. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay. They went big. I guess we'll let a gas go off. I was hoping maybe like they would just die in all that fire, because I'm just flame striking. But apparently not. Apparently not. They ain't dying that. Let me see if I can help you with that. We do have a... Nothing died? Wow. I don't understand how nothing died just now. I don't understand it. That seems bizarre. That's just bizarre. What triggers do I have? Okay, decent ones. What triggers are kind of okay. Okay, and I have a big flame strike at the ready. Which I probably should do now. Yeah, there I feel like I need to figure out like what our flame strike. Chat, do I have flame strike at like how many targets? 3 and above or 4 and above? Or is it just like what should I do? I'm not sure. I feel like I should have learned this ahead of time. But I didn't. So here we are. Help. Help me. Help me. Also need to be very careful of Fury of the Sun King. That I gotta use a little bit more aggressively. Alright, let's get all these guys over here. You wanna just fight him without the dude? Yeah, I was gonna say. Or we should just fight him on the thing. Yeah, that's where I need to go for my big go. Nice. You know, we're actually doing kind of okay. More or less. Could be worse. I'm definitely not super used to fire mage at all, so I definitely feel like I'm not really doing that well with it. But it's okay. Also, I forgot I could double lust. But I guess I have lust here while you boys won't have one. Which is my fault. I got a Phoenix Flame too. Gotta get better at Phoenix Flame and things. Grab him really quick. I need to be in a better position here, honestly. Watch out, Death Knight friend. It's only a couple of them actually. I don't know if I can get both, but it looks like he's got him. Shields on everybody. Got one of them. Nice. Cooldown reduction. While we're out of here. Wait, I should also be doing this now. Wait, I should be doing this instead. Yo, I'm so bad at this whole what is it, the Sun King's Glory, man. I'm so bad at doing that. I am so bad at that. I'll be honest. Definitely not the best mage presentation here, Chris. Definitely I'm not a great mage at all. That's about more or less what I do as a Frost though. Just Pyroblasted. I don't even know if that's the right numbers either. I'm pretty sure it's a little off. It should be a lot more. I know the mastery got toned down a bit, but I don't know, man. I've definitely been out of this thing though. This thing is really fun though. It definitely is fun, if anything I could say. What realm am I on? I think it's live. Illidan. Illidan's a pretty big realm. Illidan is a big realm. Area 52 is a big realm. Apparently Dalaran on Alliance side is a pretty fat realm. It's a pretty massive realm right now. It's kind of difficult to tell like how big or how healthy a realm is at times, because like it's really difficult to get those numbers unless you literally blizzard themselves. You know what I mean? I like this right now. Like that was fun as a mage. It's just so fast paced and so fluid whenever you get a big combust going. Like it's just a handful of buttons too. But yeah, Gundy, we can maybe get you in on the next one as a warlock, yeah? Hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves like a good... Let's just keep pulling to like a chain man. Let me see if I can like mark it for him. I don't know if you can. Chain. I'll tell him chain, see if he does it. Maybe not. Yeah, my guy. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Let me see if I can dispel one of these things. So then I get also a shield. Okay, so I need to put this right here. Gonna pick up a thing. Chain them. Yeah, they're just dead. They're just over. If you use chains in this place, it's just you can get through these packs so fast, man. It's ridiculous how quick you go through it. I wish we would pull like all this out here as well, because you could just pull everything through this. Adam mage 427, so not amazing. Plus also I'm gearing for frost and fire, so my stats are probably all kinds of wonky. Not gonna lie. I wish I had better stats, man. I wish I had a better setup on the mage. It's definitely all kinds of rough. It's just the truth. I don't have a lot of experience playing this class, or this spec specifically. Last time I think I really played some mage was, I think I messed around with it a little bit back in like SL. Just a very, very little. But like last time I really kind of was trying was way back in BFA. Like I need to like be more prepared with my tier set, right? Keeping that charred embers on there as best as I can. But I'm really, really bad at that. Also bad at like moving and casting. Would I have like all the tools for it? I don't know if we'll have like everything for this to like live this, but like we might be in a lot of trouble. Oh no, we're fine. Like this would have been like a nice pyroblast situation, but I missed it entirely. So I'm really bad at this thing. It's my chance. Just out of practice. Shield myself for this. That's gonna be kind of pain. Oh, I'm still taking a ton of damage right now. Oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm 100% gonna die, man. I got ultra time. Maybe that'll keep me alive a little bit. Did we miss one of the chains? We might have missed a chain. I could wall. That's about all I can do. Hopefully I timed it kind of okay. Oh, I don't think I did. Maybe we live. Maybe we die. If we die, we die. Oh, cauterize. Yeah. Missing one of those chains was kind of just dead. Back when I saw you pump to the mage, I'll be able to get the Night Elf armor. You should be able to, yes. Because as long as you're a Night Elf, you're good. It's not like a class specific or anything. It's just like, are you a night elf? Yes or no? Good. Okay, so at least we got 3 chains. We got to be res, so like maybe we can make it work. I'm glad that the res you instead of me, man, because I'm not doing damage anyway. I'm scuffing it. Oh, you better be careful. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna have to get the chains, or just let him run the chains through. Yeah. One after the other. Slowly. Nice, yeah. That's what we should have done, honestly. I think it's because I kept blinking through the guy and we just kept all breaking and the healer was just not ready for it. But also it's tyrannical, probably shouldn't when we did it. It's a 17, so I thought like maybe we could do this and get away with it, but nah. Yeah, I am really bad at the whole mage thing. I'm really bad at like remembering all of these, like, because I don't play with the tier set at all, so I'm just not used to throwing phoenixes to like maintain a buff. Usually just you kind of just phoenix in the opener and the combustion, and whenever like you kind of just need it. At least that's what I'm used to. Definitely should do a big pull. Trying to get that as well. Do shields. I'm gonna just pop in Viz. But yeah, not of heritage armor, not like class locked out at all. You should be chilling, my guy. You should be a-okay with it. Okay, let's do this. Pick it up. Nice. Let me hard cast one real quickly. The play, yeah. I need to be doing that a lot better. It's like hard casting my flame strikes because I'm so bad at that. Ridiculously bad at that. Also, I need to be using the what is it? The shooting power a lot more than I do. I'm definitely slacking on that. I gotta do a lot of things on my mage when I think about it, man. I should have maybe just done frost or something. Because I'm just embarrassing myself. That stacks, right? 20 times. That's another thing. I really do wish they would have added like all these procs on blessing as like a visual proc on your character. I feel like those are so difficult to track unless you're just like super careful with it. Or like maybe it was like a buff down here in the resource bar or something in your mage. Or which they could have like done a little bit better with it. Like default stuff. I hope we can do like a kind of big pull somewhere. This is pulling like 5 mobs at a time just feels a little slow for me. That was actually kind of a bit of damage. Actually got to land my combustion properly, sort of. The pyroblast, that made no sense. I don't know why I did there. If the recruiter in the guild doesn't get a move on finding another tank 10.2 because it's gonna lose me for the next right tier. Man, that's unfortunate. You looking for a new place, yeah? Yeah, that's always fun, man. Well, I personally don't enjoy it. Like looking for a new place. I mean, sometimes it's like you just gotta. But hey, at least you're looking out for yourself, yeah? Looking out to make sure your next tier is pretty good. I could always appreciate that. You never really get mad at stuff like that. But yeah, definitely give it some thought, my man. What role are you playing in the guild, by the way? In your current guild? Where's he going? Oh, he's just running out. Okay. I was looking for a tank, bro? Oh, so the off tank, you mean? Or are you trying not to tank? Trying to have someone take over? This one's fine, but recruiters different raid teams prioritizes. Like multiple raid teams? Hold on, I'm gonna look at that into that real quick. Real quick here. Is this one of those guilds that has multiple raid teams? Look at this go. This time I actually felt like had a solid like bit of burst there for the first time ever. First time for everything, right, boys? I got this guy dispelled. First time for everything, apparently. I actually had a solid go. That felt pretty great. That felt awesome. It was a good chain. Not really. Did you just play 3 different guilds at the moment? Oh, that's a lot. I mean, I guess like if you just enjoy raiding, I could totally see it. There's some. I do have some homies that's all they did is just raid, right? That's all they really do is just raid. So they're just like, that's all they do. Nothing else really. Alrighty, full burst on this guy, I guess, yeah. Lusters and everything. I wish I had stuff. Okay, I guess you will lust. Wait, can I maybe invis this properly? Invis? Nah, didn't work. Kind of. It did work. The shield didn't really know what to do with me. So I guess they did kind of work. I don't know why I'm Pyro Blasting right now. Let me just... I'm gonna shield here. Chillin', I think. This is one guy. I think it's just one dude. I'm gonna wall this. Maybe I should have done a little bit earlier. That would have been nice at this point, though. Oh, this is gonna hurt. I got nothing. I wish I had something for this one. All the time. I need to remember all the time. I feel like Frost is so much tankier just because you get double wall. I also get you death. Why am I worried? Why am I even worried? What's up, Dad? What's up, Adrian? How you doing, my man? Yeah, that's fine, mate, bro. I'm so bad at this thing. Don't look at my numbers, man. They're gonna be bad. I don't play fire like ever. If this recruiter my guild doesn't get a move on, okay. This one, but the recruiter is different. Team he prioritizes for messing a tank and decides he wants to wait till 3 weeks to look for another dumb. And maybe there's a reason for it. But like, yeah, like honestly, if you're just like not vibing with them, then what's good for you, my guy? Honestly, find yourself the place like that's just gonna get you like excited to play, man. I think that's a pretty big important thing. That like, unless you got like a guild full of homies or whatever, then it's like I usually tell people, you know what? Consider like. Because if it's homies, man, like, to play the game, sometimes it's hard to find, you know? But if it's like just a guild, and you're trying to get yourself, like, in a good position to raid next year, your focus is raiding, totally get it, honestly. I totally understand it. Everybody's got different things they're looking for, you know? Is it 30% that I can execute cleave? Or execute on? It was 35 for some reason. Maybe that's warrior. Yeah, in this guild, Heartstock experiments. Oh man, that's rough, depressing. And you're letting people that just couldn't cut it. That's rough, man. On experiments. Yeah, that's not easy. That I could totally see that being kind of demoralizing. Especially if you just look into like Prague. That's rough. Shield here for a second. Understandable, man. Can I get it? Nice. Last second, dude. I feel like Cleave is what I do really poorly as a fire mage. Frost is just so easy, it just lands. A glacial, and it just cleaves naturally. Fire, I feel like my cleave, maybe just the lack of mastery though does it, you know what I mean? That's probably what it is. But yeah, figure out what you want to do, my guy. You know, make a decision that's best for you, honestly. Gotta look out for number one sometimes, you know what I mean? Again, the only difference would be is like if it's a guild just full of homies and you just play with them all the time. I feel like that's where I would just like, oh, come on, consider it. Consider the possibilities here. But yeah, if it's a guild, bit of a different story though. I say that as someone who's lost friends that wanted to move on to like guilds that were like, you know, a little more serious or want more progression. So it's like, I totally get it, man. Sometimes you're gonna lose homies, but hey, as long as they're in a better spot, you know, where they're happy. Because nothing can stop talking to them entirely or anything. But I totally get it. So I'm praying for tempo to PTR 10 to live. Yeah, 10-1-7 is gonna be a good time to like make a big comeback and just like gear out a bunch of characters, catch them up, do a couple of those time walkings. We are behind 1%. I didn't even realize this. Hold on a second. We're behind the percentages, man. How did that happen? Do a Pyro Blast on 2 targets? I think a Pyro, right? I don't think it's worth like not pyroing. One of these. Or do you just AoE? I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Do you just AoE? Because maybe you just straight up just hit him with the AoE. Hit him with a flame strike. I don't really know what the rules are. Now it explains it actually. We're talking about some mages and rule sets. Now I'm starting to think that that's what they were talking about, is the rule sets. I'll dispel them in a second. Never mind. I guess we do have 2 monks, right? Yeah, my guy, what's up, Shane? How you doing, my man? Hope you're doing good. Excited for tomorrow, my guy? I'm actually excited to go get my heritage armors. I don't have an undead, but I might just have to work on an undead. I do have a night elf though, and ever since I changed it so you no longer need to have like reputation and stuff, oh, I'm just gonna get it done. Maybe like first thing tomorrow. I think that could be kind of cool. Let's start dispelling early while I can. I'm just trying to save all of my cooldowns, all my birds for like the big go. And I'll lust it on everything because I have a second lust. I should have maybe saved one of those phoenixes for the boss phase. At least I got one of them. Sorta. Just spell myself early while I got it. That guy might end up hitting us with a thing. That's gonna be fun. Also, I gotta do the charge. Look at that haze buff. Oh no, Okay, this is gonna be kind of painful. Oh wait, this actually hurts a lot. Oh, oh wait. Trying to visit, at least GR. Not a crazy or anything, but that'll do it. Or pyro if I can. If it lets me. I got the worst one. Shielding. Let me just decurse myself here real quickly. Could we just kill her for the thing? Probably right. Blink. Oh, oh my health. Okay, do we have any more? Hold on, maybe I get this one. Whatever. Oh, but never mind. Doesn't matter. Oh, work. My damage though, yeah, not a lot. Not a lot, man. Didn't even do 100k. It was really bad. Really bad. Oh man, dude, actually get carried. Oh, well, hello. That's a hell of a weapon. Well, there it is. Whoever wanted that thing, their journey's over. Doing some lockies and super stoked. Might even level a rogue. Yo, dude, especially if they're still doing a rogue rework, which we're really hoping for 10-2. There's rumors flying around, people saying it looks insane. Nobody's like revealing anything, but people are just, I feel like it's just people getting everybody riled up. They're just like, I don't want to say nothing to nobody. I don't want to tell you anything weird, but like big rework looks insane. And it's like, just, can we get like a proof? Anything? It's like, I can't do it. Can't do it. Not allowed to, but it's looking good, boys. And it's just, I don't want to get hyped up, man. Oh, they also got the 50% XP buff for Wrath, by the way. So big leveling for Wrath and big leveling for Retail tomorrow. Nice. Not bad. Even lasting after Icecrown Citadel launches. So I guess for Wrath, since everybody's playing Hardcore Classic, they wanted to give those homies like a chance to catch up and level. That's kind of nice, honestly. That's kind of neat. But yeah, my damage though was a little off. Apparently mostly Ignite at the end of the day. I don't even know how. My mastery is just like abysmal. I got like 3,000. I got 4,000 haste, 3,000 crit, which I don't even know if I need that much. I don't even know how I have this much mastery. But I guess it's from all the Parabus cleaves. I feel like I missed out on quite a few Flame Strike, like Flame Strike, what's it called? The Flame Strike Sun King's Blessing versions. Like big chance for huge bursts, and I'm just not good at it. I'm just not great at like rotating myself as fire at all. But we get a shot, boys. We give it a chance. I'm really bad at this thing. It's like part of me wants to like try and play it more and get better at it, but another part of me is just like, this seems like a lot of effort. And I've been enjoying Frost a lot, but there's also Arcane, which is a lot of fun. So I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, but this is fun. Damage wise, ignoring damage, this is fun. Went a little bumpy. Nah, yeah, we got it fine. It's like the chain boss was weird. I think it's because I tried to break it and the heal wasn't ready, and I probably should have just hung back. Burst with Fire, stick with Frost. I like Frost a lot. Like the rework for Frost is super fun for me. I don't know what it is. It's just so simple to play. Maybe that's why. But it's like it has enough of structure, but it also has enough of like unique things. Like, dude, I was always weirded out by the whole Frostbolt, Interflurry, Lances, that whole shindig, right? The whole rotational aspect of it. And I thought like, man, it's super rigid and I feel like I just don't have mobility. But ever since I adjusted the spec a little bit, it just feels like you have so much more mobility. The Frostbolt is literally the last, at least in Mythic Pluses, right? It's just something you cast as a filler, and so many other abilities take priority. And the way that is structured, yeah, at the end of the day, like if you got nothing else to press, you are Frostbolting, but there's so much stuff you can send out, and you can do so on the move. Oh, it is great. And double wall, or double ice block, but everybody wants the ice cold now. But double ice cold, oh my god, it's so good. Being able to use that defensively, shields are fantastic. You have breath as a spec too, which is also great as well. Yeah, it's awesome. And also it feels very, very bursty with the icy veins. Do I have a key? Yeah, like I was doing like on the Frost, not anything amazing, but definitely felt like I was keeping up quite a bit. Glacial Spike, Lances, oh my god, dude, the spikes though. I gotta get better at like making sure that I get like fully frozen targets with spikes. But I started also doing the common storm, making sure enemies are frozen too, and it just pays dividends. I mean, it's massive. It's so good. For the entire instance, it is great. I'm a fan, man. I'm a big fan. Love Ice Cold. Yeah, it's so good. It is. I do like the just like the talent, the class tree entirely. Normal Rune of Power. Oh, normal Rune of Power is so good. And adjusted to go a little bit more defensive, so I can get like shorter cooldown on Ice Block or Ice Cold. That was the play, because I had like some diverted energy or some garbage, which is also decent in like some keys, but like when you need a defensive, you need a defensive, and that just makes more value, more sense in general. I would love to mess around with like a Ray of Frost and like single target, see how that plays, because I haven't really given spec single target tries. When you can spike it to flurry, yeah, it's so good, man. Yeah, I do need to be a little bit more fluid with my spikes and flurries, because sometimes like I can press flurry and that'll give me enough icicles to spike, and then I can nail a spike into a lance and it still gets that flurry benefit. I'm so used to just like waiting until I have a spike ready so I can spike, flurry, lance kind of combo, but you don't necessarily even need to really do that. Like if you just got enough icicles built up and you can flurry to get yourself a glacial and you glacial into a lance, it still gets that same benefit. But it also allows you like the mobility if you ever need to move, right? It also just gives you a focus on like generate as many icicles as you can so you can spend them as fast as possible, rather than like get a proc and then proc into ability into, you know, into combos or something. I don't know how to explain it, man. But like this whole Frostbolt Flurry double lance or Glacial Flurry double lance, like that's a way to do it too. But it was just like, it used to be so much stricter, like we had to make sure that that is how you played it. Now it's like, it feels there's a little bit more fluidity and it's so nice. You want to spike Frostbolt into Flurry Array right away, full channel with max stacks. That's what you want to do? Okay. Yeah, I'll need to mess around with it. I want to try it in AoE, I want to try it in single target. Tyrannical is a good time to do it, but like this week is going to be reset and it's back to fortified, so maybe like when it swings around next week after this one is when I'll give it a go. I think that could be fun. Awesome. Got you, Carrot Chicago. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But yeah. Do I have any other characters to do? Do I have any characters I want to do? Because I do have a project I'll be working on this evening too, so I am going to be busy. Warriors and what? I do want to do the warrior. Can we just get the warrior out of the way, chat? Just a really quick one, just so I can open up my weekly, or my no weekly, not the weekly vault thing, but the weekly quest thing. Because you could go prot real quick, slam a key easily, do like a, I don't know, brack. This brack is just a ton of damage to work with. This thing, by the way, pipes is so tanky right now. Probably the best incarnation of prot since like. Not as good as like the initial prot warrior, because that was just insane all throughout alpha and the beta, even after the nerfs. Or at least first season was good, but now it's really good. Any other class? Non-fury warriors. I'm not playing fury, playing prot. Oh, you mean every other class non-fury warriors? Wait, what is that even supposed to mean? Every class is better than a non-fury, but isn't every other class is? What? Hold on. I want to get a quick key done, man. I want to do like 16, 18 or something. How dare you? As prot? Come on, dude. Do I play Fury then, chat? We could do a quick Fury maybe. Johnny Buck is doing a key. Maybe we could just join him. Same as Fury. That could be fun. Over? Any other class over it? I don't understand what you said. Let's try it. Because I like prot a lot, man. It's really good. But like, if we can get him to key as a DPS, I'll be fine with that too. Let me try sending up, man. Let me try sending up. If I get accepted, I'll go Fury. We'll just slam a key real quickly. It's Ultimate, so like how bad could it be? I just gotta make sure. I don't know if I want to do the auto attack build. I think I want to go back to like the Rage and Blow build. Yeah, the Onslaught, Rage and Blow, Ravager. Yeah. Okay, well let me at least try to set it up real quick as a Fury. Got 1 point here. That's fine. Apparently they pick up this or Whirlwind. What did they drop for that though? No fear. Okay, I could do that. That makes sense. And everything else seems fine. On the class tree, it is looks about right. Yeah, looks about okay. All right. Try to see if we can sign up for a key as a Fury. We'll see how that goes. We do have an Ash Candy too, so like we're chilling. 100% thought today was Tuesday. Bro, same. It's been a weird week, man. I got declined? Oh no, they delisted. They just didn't want me. Okay. That's fine. Look at that. There's actually no keys at all. I have mine. 22 Vortex. I can maybe take it. Because we just did an Altharis. I don't want to do another Altharis if I can help it. Freehold. Do we do another freehold, chat? Just to get one done. I'll sign up, just in case we actually get it done. Brackenhide. Brack could be kind of fun. Brack could be good. Looking for mage. I don't know. It's probably my score, isn't it? Or like my item, probably like a mix of both. Item level was okay for 40, but score is a little low. I actually am surprised this character is as high about item level as he does. Because I've only kind of sort of recently started working on this character, or at least it feels like only recently I started working on the character. I'll do this. I'll try doing a couple of sign-ups to the DPS chat, but then we'll play Prod. Just because Prod does a lot of damage. It is a lot of fun. It is super, super tanky right now. Now that you can just sit in defensive stance, it is so good. It is so good. Gundy, you want to do a key? Do you have a key by chance? Because I got a 20 attack. I kind of want to keep it. I want to see what it turns into next week. Or... like, I don't want to drop it. Because I don't know if I am doing keys tonight, maybe? But I love playing Prod. It was actually a lot of fun. Like, tanking a kind of high key. Kind of high. The 20s are, like, not really that high anymore. They're like, if they're only high if you're doing, like, 30s or something. Or, like, close to it. There really is not a lot of options, huh? Because I just need, like, one more for the... yeah, one more for the weekly. Let me do a... Underrod, maybe? That's pretty good. Goldeman. Another freehold. Another Ulda. We'll see if we get bites. Otherwise, I think just Prot, man. Ooh, one of us. Yeah. Huge. I just want to see if I can get one more done before I go get some more done, chat. Let's see how that goes. I gotta go through all of my like links I have for 10.1.7 stuff, because a lot of the stuff they have like in the tomorrow's patch notes, they don't have like everything available there. I'm trying to put together like a vid for tomorrow. I'm trying to basically go through and scour through every bit of new stuff coming out tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. I feel like that's like the worst part about making a video. Like there's not a lot of bad parts, but like just having to go through all of your resources and scour through everything you need, that initial research, it's just like, okay, what do I want to start? What do I need? And it's usually like, the video can change quite a bit based on what you get. Have a freehold if you want to run it. Dude, I'd love a freehold. Do you want to run a freehold? I could tank it just to make it like easier, because I'm gonna decline, man. Nobody wants a Fury Warrior. If I were like tank, I feel like at least it would be like, well, there's not a bear, but he will do. Let's do yours real quick, man. Hit me up. I don't remember what you are on Real ID, because a lot of you guys have like a very different name on Real ID than in chat. Unless I can randomly just find you. But yeah, hit me up, my guy. Let's get it done really quickly. We can tank and get it out of the way. Do big pulls, have some fun with it. I really want to do like a real big pull with the rats, because I feel like I can do a lot of damage with that one. It's a lot of fun. 19? Hey, man, what's up, Ghost Boy? You want to drop it to like a 17, or just like do that as a 19? Because if you can do that as a 19, man, we could try that as a 19. Or if you want to drop it to a 17 just for the weekly, just for a fast one, we could do that too. I'm gonna let you decide. I feel like a 19 wouldn't be that bad though. I mean, I'd take the 21, so like a 19 is nothing. What is it for you that makes a class easy to play? Like, I would like to know your opinion. For me, dropped it? Okay. What are we at now? 18? Okay, we could list it on 18. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I was cool with that. Freehold plus 18. For me, it's usually like, I don't know. It's for the most part, it's like mental game for me. No, wrong thing. I need to be tanking. I'll just tank to make it easier. Unless I play Fury and we pick up a bear. Let's do it like that. Let me just stay Fury for a bit. We'll see if we can pick up like a mage or something. Pick up a Pala. Pick up a bear. Right? We'll see if we can get that done. And we can play Fury. Make it easier on ourselves. Even though I like prod, Fury is even easier. For me, it's more like a mental thing, right? If a class starts to make sense in my head, in terms of what are the goals, what are the playstyle, does it have like a unique rotation, is it repetitive, is it not repetitive, does it have a unique format that it plays around, like Monk, for example, and the mastery. It's not an easy mastery, but it is unique, and I do like playing around it, because it's like, it's not, because you don't spam abilities, but as long as you don't repeat them, you're fine. And then it's like, it's almost like a puzzle. You're solving a puzzle, trying to figure out how to do it, and that for me is entertaining, and that's something I can enjoy. But then there's just the classes that are just not often played. I like to explore them because there's usually like something cool about them, something unique about them that I can appreciate. There's a reason why they're not played that often, right? And usually I like to explore stuff like that, see if maybe I can figure something out about it, you know? It's just like, yeah, stuff like that is kind of fun for me. What makes class easiest to play though, it's just it's not like a specific play style or like dot classes or burst classes or mobility classes or play classes, melee, range. It really comes down to just individual feel. Like marksman, it's all right. I kind of get it. I don't necessarily vibe with it because I don't really like the energy regen for it. It just feels slow, and it has mechanics where like you'll just cannibalize your rotation. Like you'll just have like procs of arcane shot, but you will not use them because other abilities have a priority. You'll aim shot, rapid fire, especially inside of your cooldowns. That feels to me kind of janky, and then just like I'm kind of almost like push that away from me naturally. But then when you have like a Frost Death Knight, which has like, okay, you play around cooldowns every time you line stuff up, and the cooldown's kind of 1% all the time. The other kind of lines up to get about other stuff. But it's all about lining a couple different little procs and then blasting big uplets back to back. That's fun for me. That's something I can track. Fire Mage is another one that's kind of playable, but like none of the procs show up on the character, and that's just like super difficult to deal with. But classes that have like visible procs, or like in my, what is it, the personal resource bar, right? Stuff like this, it just makes it something that gives me like a clue of how to play the class. That helps out a ton. Only one I got to get used to, like trying to do all the stuff in the top right or whatever. Oh, let's grab you, my guy. It's like the outlaw, right? Outlaw when I'm looking for the buffs. That's about it. Let me do this. Let me go prot. If we are picking up beast, so because we can pick up like a mage or something. We can have you boys the DPS. We got an invoker. We're chilling. What are we doing? Freehold. 18. I'll go prot. We'll pick up a healer. We'll pick up a DPS. Some fatted DPS. Do big AoE. Have some fun with it. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. We could pick up a druid. I mean, it's not a paladin, but like a druid is not bad. I guess we'll lost him. Are you dev or are you aug, by the way? Oh, you aug. Okay. Because I should assume, honestly. Some people like dev, and dev is really, really fun. That's all. Like, dev is another one that's kind of cool. Al Pacino? I want to pick up a guy named Al Pacino, dude. Can I get a summon? Yeah. Let's grab this guy. Grab Al Pacino, man. I grabbed him just for Al Pacino. He's in this group just because I see Al Pacino and I want it. Ren! Ren, beauty. I just wanted to, dudes, as you whispered. I would love to have you in here. It would feel so hard, so bad. Kicking a guy. Bad timing. Yeah, I don't want to kick a guy, man. I don't want to do it. Nobody items. We see the glass cannon. Yeah, Dev is pretty glass cannon compared to the other one. Compared to Augie. Silent? Yeah, I totally see it. Do they look for devs? Does it still look for devs? Like, does Blizzard still work with devs? There's a lot of job postings all the time. I've been seeing, like, WoW devs just kind of show up on my Twitter, like, For You page. They're always, like, recruiting. Yeah, Ren, I might be done after the night for this one. This might be the last one for the night, and then we just chilling. How you feeling? Feeling pretty good, Jake. How about you, my guy? You see, yo, they got a XP buff for Wrath. I might end up leveling Paladin to max. I don't really know if I will, but like 50% XP buff is a 50% buff. That's huge. That's awesome. I mean, they got 3 classes that can dispel these, so I think we're pretty good. That dispel had a long CD. He has 2. Oh, true, he does have 2, doesn't he? I kind of like the Centurion thing. I never see that helm with like the plume like this. I kind of like that. I like the weapon too. Huh. Not bad. Weird hat. Never see anyone use that. SP buff for Wrath Lich King. Did they buff SP? I didn't see anything like that, but maybe they did. I just see like a XP buff. Okay, XP experience. It's a leveling buff. Not a speed buff, nah. I see where there was some confusion with that one. No, that's my B. That's my B. And I can just get a big old. You know what? Journal will work. That'll work just fine. That'll work okay. Alright, I think we got everything we need. Raid check. Hunter's almost useless. You're fine. Alright, ready to pop it in. I'll give you a countdown a bit. Hardcore has engulfed my time. I haven't played anything for Waltz. Dude, honestly, have fun with it. Have fun with it. Because tomorrow's going to be 10 with someone anyway. You're going to be able to have plenty of catch-ups. So don't even worry about it, my guy. Don't even stress about it. I wanted to play more hardcore, but I ended up spending more time on Baldur's Gate. I got to go with my buddies, dude. We got the fattest trident in Baldur's Gate, dude. It does so much damage. It returns back to my character so I can play the Tavern Brawler, throw Barbarian, and I just throw stuff. It's so good. Ready? Alright. Oh, 10. We gonna go big. But measured. But measured sometimes. Plug it in. He's doing it, right? My Incarno! Hell yeah, that's so good. Hell yeah, dude. Oh man. Yo, 80 badges, start leveling priest. I shouldn't have walked forward. That's my bad. Okay, whatever. Yeah, awkward. Yeah, it's okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on, let me group everything up. We do one of these. Okay, we can just pump. So we can do a lot of damage as a prop, by the way. We do a lot of damage as protection. Oh, thank goodness that guy got cleaved. This group knows who to hit, man. This group knows what's up. Pugs are just rolling over themselves right now. Because so many pugs just like cleave those guys down evenly. Don't focus one down at all. One of the ghosties might do it like this. Just land aside this. And I kind of want to pull those big guys over there too. I don't want to pull them like... I want to do a big pull. But like... Maybe we should do small. No, we won't. We won't. Got a wall for this one. And I can maybe rally this first one. Rallied, we're fine. As long as you just focus them down, we'll be fine. Nice. Oh, that evoker thing. Oh, Zephyr. Good use of Zephyr, by the way. That was awesome. I really want to pull that guy over to us. I don't know how. Did somebody knock him or anything? Maybe. This is going to be doing some big shots, man. Okay, this is going to be pain. Prep. Nice. We did end up getting that guy back out of there. We lived. Beautiful. Hell yeah, dude. This group knows what's up. Let's go. That's fun. When you can do big pulls like this. Hello, Dal, mate, dude. What's up, my guy? How you doing? Hey, welcome. Awesome seeing you here, man. Doing good. How about you? Excited for 10-17? There's not too much stuff going on 10-17, but it's gonna be nice for catch-ups, man. Get some ults ready. Get ults ready for the next patch and stuff. That's gonna be awesome. I wish you could be more helpful with the ghosties, by the way. I am useless against these things. Who loves the first pull, by the way? I like it. I like the gusto. But I feel like that's one of those things where you kind of want to save it until, what is it? This guy. Just because we're going to be fighting him for like ages. We're going to be here forever. I'm going to try to add as much damage as I can here, man. I'm going to try to do like as very light in terms of self-healing. Because they don't really need a lot of self-healing. I don't take like any physical damage from this man. The only damage I may even take is just, what's it? From that shot. And that's even like a maybe. A solid maybe out of 10. Once he's an execute, I feel like it's going to feel a little bit better for me. This guy's so fun, by the way. My god, I love me some prot. I don't know why I like Protection Warrior so much, man. It just, you ever just play a class and you're just like, I like this a lot. I don't know why. I think it's just like I like prot when it was kind of like an underdog back in SL, but I kind of like it even now. Just solid. As an evoker, by the way, if you have float, you will never get hit by that bird, by the way. If you have float and you're constantly moving, right, kind of like in a circle or in like a snake line, when that happens, you will never get hit. Can we Skippy? We can kind of Skippy, actually, can't we? You can, like, toss somebody over the thing, yeah? We could Skippy. Let's try to Skippy. Stealth. And all. Evoker, Rescue, Pala. Over here. There we go. Yeah. If you guys can stealth through him. Careful. Careful. Hey, let's go. Gamers. The gamers, man. Alright, I want to pull these guys to the right. I want to do like a big rat pack later. All on its own. Gamers a gaming, man. That's what we want to see. Yeah. I want to stun that. I don't want to pull in the rat boys, but it's okay if we do. Oh, we did pull the rat boys. Okay, we'll pull a little bit. Not what I meant to do, but it's alright. All good. Yeah, it happens, honestly. I can stun them all. So we're gonna be in a bit of trouble here. Bit of trubs. As long as you focus on like the spells here, we'll be okay.
Watch your step.
Dueling dash? Yeah, we're not gonna let you do that. Not today, Buckaroo.
Watch your step.
Sea spout, not today, Buckaroo. Also, I love how they changed the bolster to just damage increases, no longer health increases. What a good change, man. I really wanted to ignore this rat pack and do like double rat pack down below, but it's okay. This will be fine. Might get a little bit more ballsy over here. Yeah, thank you, good to hear. Yeah, I'm excited what's coming. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah, my man. And then 10-2, hopefully in PTR shortly after. I am very, very excited about 10-2 and PTR right after. I gotta wait for Al Pacino. I like the name, man. I love his name so much. Alright, let's get these guys over here. Get this guy over here. Grab them over here. I'll try to see if I can grab all of them. Please? Yeah, here we go. Sorry. He started starfalling immediately, and I'm just like, let me group him up real quick, friendo. The evoker knockup is so good. Just ridiculous how good it is. Look at the prod warrior damage, by the way. Look at the prod warrior damage, by the way. I didn't realize we had an augmentation boomkin in the group. Yeah, it's an 18, so like nothing hits me hard here. Like as long as I keep a shield up, nothing's gonna hit me hard at all. Plus if it's a stance, oh, it's so good. I feel like the only thing that's ever gonna hit me hard here is just like magic damage. But like we don't really have any of that. Not here. Let's do this. We'll do these guys. I jumped, it's probably not what I want to do. Wall for this one. We got some magic damage here, so we're just gonna block it. Block magic damage on Facebook. We got one afflicted. I don't know if you can get it or not. I can control the mobs. Gonna have a second wall if we need it, but I think it should be fine. It should be okay. I kind of want to do boss, and we'll just pull ads onto the boss. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do Eudora. Ready? Oh, mana. We're fine. Oh god.
Danger, danger.
Where are you going, Eudora? There you are. We'll let them to group up. Oh, they're all here.
Change target.
Hopefully we have hand of freedoms for those. We do have hand of freedoms. Awesome. Beautiful.
Danger, danger.
Bob maybe was a little early because that's all magic damage. But okay.
Run.
May need that when like one of the barrels is out. Maybe not, actually. God, man, I don't know what it is. Prod is so good right now. I know it's like not a popular spec or anything by any measure, but it's so fun for me.
Danger.
Watch out, boys. Wait, you survival? I just realized that. I just realized you're in survival, beast. Hell yeah, my guy. For some reason I thought you were BM or something. Hell yeah. I was saying your large things coming tomorrow. There's a lot of catch-up stuff, mostly catch-ups. It's a big catch-up patch. So like if you want to catch up your characters, get them a bunch of 437 item level gear, you could do that. But like in terms of the content or the class changes, there's not that much new stuff. Not like 1007. Not like 1007, how 1007 was. So there are new stuff, but like not nearly as filled, I'd say, as some of the other patches in the past. But like if you want to get your heroic Dawn of the Infinite done for the mount and stuff, that's there. That's gonna be pretty fun. Okay, we have the extra cooldowns for the next pack. I think I want a twofer. The next one if we can. If we go fast. Fast. Go quick. Right? Let him come over here. Grab these guys.
Run.
We'll grab these guys. Should be able to chill here for a good bit. Grab all of them. Also shield block. Because I'm going to be taking magic damage. A lot of it, in fact. We have a wall. So for like 30 seconds, I just take like no magic damage. Super nice. Or very, very little. Ah, what a good button. I feel like that's a must in almost every dungeon. Maybe like, even bracket height. I was gonna say maybe not bracket, but like there's so many dungeons where magic damage is just gonna rip right through you as a warrior. That's like the only part that's even scary. Thank you. No problem, my guy. I'll have a video on like stuff that's coming out tomorrow, by the way. Okay, I did not mean to pull that big guy, but I guess we're doing it. Because I really wanted to know big guy pull, but I feel like so many groups, like in Pugs in particular, are just used to doing the big guys. You know? And they just like naturally start pulling and just AoEing, but it's like, I really don't want to pull them at all. It's just not worth. Like, never worth, really.
Watch your step. Run.
We'll grab him. We'll do more percentages while we're at it. Oh, we'll kill them real quick first. We'll stop him. Nice. I'm still shocked the Orthodoxian vendor we could buy a raid gear, but retail doesn't. Wait, you mean like a Valor vendor? Is that what you mean? Or did they have like a new vendor for like gold where you just buy gear for gold? I also didn't mean to pull that guy at all. That was my fault though. That was 100% my fault there.
In front. Run.
That should be plenty of percent at the very least. More than enough.
Watch your step.
Yeah, what kind of a vendor? Because I'm just not familiar with like Wrath at all. If you mean like a Valor vendor, then yeah, that one makes sense because they had it way back in the day, didn't they?
Run.
Or if you mean like they had a like new one, or like a Justice point vendor.
Watch your step.
Balance is the 4 vendor, but you can infinitely farm it. But is it for gold? Yeah, are you talking about like a Justice Points vendor or like a Valor vendor? Or is it like another new vendor they added? Because if it's a Valor vendor, Justice Points, it's like, that was a little, yeah, that's... Wasn't that in the original WoW? Yeah, it's pretty normal. Or am I missing something? I think I'm... What the hell is Side Wheel Essence? What is that? Wait, you guys... That is new. Hold on. Animated Constellation. Huh? It's a brand new one? No, because it's not a raid gear? What kind of gear does it give you then? Oh, that is new. What the... Okay. I don't know why you guys are standing next to where the boss is at when I'm not even... Maybe I should have just been there then, yeah? That's my fault. Go again. New dungeon. I'll do it next time. Next dungeon. Go next. We'll do a 10-man hard mode gear. Oh. Oh, you mean like with... Are you like comparing it to like Mythic Plus dungeon gear compared to Old War dungeon gear? Is that what you mean? Yeah. I think a lot of people have asked for like a dungeon gear vendor for like a while now. I don't know. I do think that maybe we should consider like adding like what they had SL Season 4, like an actual gear vendor. If let's say you just get such bad luck in the dungeons just being able to buy it. But I guess the idea with dungeons is like you're gonna infinitely farm them, right? As long as you have a keystone for it. You can just keep farming it forever and ever and ever. Don't we need like 1 more %? Hold on. These smalls are gonna do it. I'll grab them. They should give me like hopefully 1. Hopefully 1. I'll waddle them into the room if I can. Yeah, that's plenty. Because I'm pretty sure you need like 84. I think. Yeah, I had no idea they had a proper dungeon vendor. That's cool. But also they did give you guys like something entirely new as well, like a dungeon vendor for like dungeons that weren't. It was like a new bit of content, like the Heroic Plus or whatever you guys call those dungeons in Wrath. I think that's really, really cool. I think that's something they could have maybe built like a Classic Plus off of. Because I know people, like initially when they released Classic, like Vanilla Classic, people said like, what if they just do a Classic Plus? And that's just what the expansions are instead of like what we've had so far. I feel like that would have been a nice basis to like play off of, potentially. Probably just running all over the place. Yeah, I think the Evoker or the Hunters are gonna have to deal with the. Actually, no, the Boomkin or the Evoker are gonna have to deal with these things. Pally's trying to. Look at him go. Look at that Paladin do it. Baiting all the sharks. They're doing a really good job though. Actually, look at it being a team player, man. Because technically as a Paladin, you don't need to be in melee anymore. You can generate holy power from range. Everybody will be healed. You just will not do this damage. But what a team player, man. I love it. If you can have like the Boomy or Evoker take care of that, that would be ideal. Undamaged crazy. Yo, Beast is really good at survival, bro. Survival, man. You almost never see those guys. You did for a bit, but like not as much. I want to really ideally kite him away from any blood puddles so people can kite him through blood. He's probably gonna pick up the next shark, isn't he? Probably gonna charge it. His rotation for like when he picks up sharks, when he drops them, is a little out of whack ever since like they've added this dungeon back in for this season. Been a little out of whack. Try to hold on my other AoE buttons for now. Oh god. Don't want to go flying. Nice. Alrighty, let's get back over there. Run through, slam through, live through. Hopefully I get to reflect the oil blade. If I can do that, then we're living. We'll be chilling. Heroic plus, yeah. Okay, we'll wait. But I gotta pull that guy. Way too easy. Is it actually? I mean, it is Wrath. It is like, oh, that's a way to do it. It is like older WoW, right? It is older mechanics. I mean, did they add like new mechanics or just everything that's harder? Because I feel like classic WoW and stuff was kind of, you could game it. It was kind of sort of gamey, if that makes any sense. Nice, good stun. I'll have to pull them too, but like they're gonna bolster the smithereens. You know what, F it. I'm just gonna pull them. Focus her if you can. Wall blade, hell yeah, reflect those. Those we reflect. We're gonna take no damage from the doggos or nothing. Or if we do take any, we take a little bit. Wall this one. Can't really heal myself properly right now, so we're gonna be in a bit of pain. Oh, fine, we're chilling. Just needed to tank up a little bit. Ah, rocks. Star Sonic of hit classic is easy time sink. It is a time sink, that's true. Classic is a pretty big time sink. I'm not gonna disagree on that. That's a game, man, that I feel like I'm someone who doesn't have a lot of free time. I did recently find quite a bit of time for Baldur's Gate, but like, man, classic is definitely a time sink. I mean, if you have the time for it, it's an experience and definitely a hell of a good one. But man, is it just, I will agree with you, it's quite a bit of a time sink. And not in a bad way either. Rally, we're gonna die. Almost. Actually, kind of low. Kind of sort of predicted it. Get over here. Dude, I don't know why I like this class so much. Like, normally tanking, I'm just kind of like, whatever. I can go in as a bear. But like, tanking on this class in particular is so much fun for me. That's so good. I think it's just the amount of buttons you have as a prod. Like all the gamey buttons. Yo, Beast, if it's on you, I can maybe run them with you. I can maybe hang with you. We could be homies together. We could be buddies. Nice. Roots work too. I like it. I don't know which way you want to go, Beast, but I'll run with you. How does that sound? You lead me. I'll just keep him with you. Just keep him melee. Because there's no skin off my teeth. We may need something. Nice, 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 nice. Look at the teamwork go. Okay, we're gonna basically walk him back then, I think. Also, I feel like he doesn't ever hit me for anything. Not on this level. Nice. Actually, it was a little cleaner, it felt like. I don't know if you got anything for him. I charged him just to hold him in place for a second. That's unfortunate. Poor friendo. Okay, well, he's an execute range, I believe, right? Yeah, he is. Gonna walk him out here. There we go. I don't have him in a good spot here. Sorry. At least I got my dungeons out of the way, though. Let me see what we get out of this. Hey, let's go, dude. Look at that. 100k, dude. I'll take it. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. Quite a lot of it's probably AUG, isn't it? Yeah, blistering scales is quite a bit of damage too. That's quite a bit. And then also we got the buff. Mad. One dice owl? Oh, yeah. If he wants it, man. Bear will be good. Pharaoh will be kind of fun. Hell yeah. Brand new things. Like Old Kingdom, you get a web, and for duration your web, you get increased damage when you're finally broken out. Really? Puzzle Lightning Stone Dungeons, you get a baby version of Yogs around fights, a random Yog, tentacles start showing up with more HP and bosses that you'll have to nuke. That's kind of cool. That's neat. It started playing the classic easy, yeah. 100 damage, yeah, these are popping up definitely. The Keystone freehold, easy man. Have fun on a hug. Cuffs, it would be leather, so if you need them, you need them. Me, not me. I do not. GG's. GG's. Let me see what we get out of the vault, or weekly, and then we'll see what we get in the vault tomorrow. That's kind of cool, Jake. I wonder if they could, like, I don't know. I was gonna say, I wonder if they could take some of those mechanics and apply them to the current dungeons, but I feel like being trapped until you're broken out would be super infuriating, though. Imagine you pop cooldowns and you get trapped up. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like that works for like classic Wrath though. A unique new mechanic you can add. I mean, I guess it is haste, right? Do 13 overall. You alright? I didn't even notice. Why did you have it through 13 overall? I mean, I guess that is a freehold, right? So that is a lot of damage. But man, Master Marks about Fear of the Eagle and your pet. What the hell's your pet doing? Dude, your pet ate his Wheaties for the day. What is happening? Why is your pet eating so hard? Is it just because you're having to kill command so much? Shrapnel bomb, kill shot. Yo. Doing big pulls with the survival and Fear of the Eagle and Master Marksman would be so good, dude. Oh man, I kind of want to do that one big pull because what you do is you go past the bridge, right? First bridge. You skip the guy in the bridge. Then you take the three dudes, the oarsman, the hammer guy, and then the duelist person. You take them to the side, leave the rats by themselves. You pick up that rat that spawns, it goes in circles, pick the rat down the ramp, pick up everything down there below, and then just group that up. And then do the big pull that we did there. Do the boss, pull that one group, second group onto the boss after Eudora dies, and just keep AoEing. Then you do, or maybe you do pull only one. Then you double that, what we did. Then you take those guys over there and then do them. Skip the crushers entirely. You do that pull next to that other crusher, and one will pull second crusher. I didn't mean to pull them at all, but you can do that one. Then you double the next pack, and you would have to do the turtle. And you basically are doing those packs whenever you're waiting for the RP. And then you do that big pull, mad damage. So much output. It's so good. It was fun. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I love doing them for big pulls, man. As a tank in particular, my god. As a DPS, I love it. But as a tank, oh man, just pulling big, letting the DPS absolutely just devour everything in front of you. That's so good. I probably should upgrade this belt too, honestly, because it's got a socket, so that'll be even better than what I got. Let me go and enchant the bracer that I have. I guess Leech, because Leech is actually kind of good for me. Speaking about Leech, I healed not that bad, honestly. Leech is actually decent. Ignore Pain is big. Indomitable, Last Stand. I didn't really even press Impending Victory, although I probably could have. I didn't feel like threatened at all. It's a free hold, I guess, so, you know. Yeah, let me swap out the belt, actually. Go for the versatility and go up it a little bit. Let me get a gem. I think gem-wise, I think I want haste. Crit? Is that what prots run, or are they... They're not crit, right? They're not demon hunters? Not like there's a lot of prots out there anyway, but like... Haste versa... No, haste crit. Apparently a lot of people do run haste crit. Apparently haste crit is actually viable, so either way you want to slice it. I guess the haste crit is probably for the damage. So Leech has got value, but also it's the parry. Right? So you can just parry more stuff. Is that it? Good for block? Oh, yeah, block. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, because you could block a crit block it. Do you also get parry for it, though? As a prot? Or am I wrong about that? Repost. Gain parry equal to 100% of crit. So I guess you also get parry. So I guess physical damage does nothing to you. It's only magic damage that's like, it's kind of spooky. Alright, that'll work. That's hilarious, actually. That works out, man. That works out. I like it. I'm not great at prot, but learning about it is fun. Alright, so we got a socket now. I would like a higher item level in general from this, but what can you do, right? I don't think I can upgrade any of these things yet. No, I do have a better weapon. What am I doing? I could have ran a better weapon the entire time. Yeah, I didn't even realize I have the wrong weapon equipped. Oh, did I have anything else that was like wrong equipped? I did. The helm. I don't think I have anything here. That's not better. Oh, we got this. Okay, so I did have better gear that I could have equipped, so I was running worse stuff. That works for me, man. Hey, this thing feels pretty great to play overall. Crit for a block, and damn, my demon hunter give up on Versa when super into crit haste. Crit haste is really, really good, man. Crit haste is good. I feel like there's some damage value, which is like good for Leech, but also there's survivability value with it too. There we go. I should make a full blood troll like set here. Cool. I'm probably gonna have to adjust my set once the warrior set comes out, like the class set on the trading post. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. You know what I mean? Demon Hunter's 447, 33% crit, 30% haste. Hey, 22 master 11 versa. Yeah, versatility used to be like the stat to play for, but like people have moved on, and I kind of like it honestly. That people like tanks can actually play like haste crit and like something different. Just like people are experimenting with stats and finding something that's better. Because Versa is generally like, just pick up more Versa, you're gonna be tankier. But being able to pick up a stat that's more interesting than versatility, like crit, parry, crit block, you know, damage, leech, right? It's kind of nice, honestly. 447 full biz without stressing at all. Hell yeah, dude. Mine is kind of the same. Yeah. This guy's actually been kind of not bad. This character, in fact. I was pretty happy, dude. We did a 21 on Null Slayer. We apparently did a 23 hold at some point, but we did a 21 Null Slayer. Was that yesterday that we did 23 hold? Might have been. Might have been actually. But yeah, 21 Tyrannical Nails felt great. Felt awesome. I think that's going to be interesting and fortified. But I think a Tyrannical Prot Warrior definitely doesn't do bad at all. Just because adds are not nearly as terrifying. They're just bosses. And I don't think there's a single boss where a Prot is just going to like fall over. And like a lot of the bosses that do have magic damage, you can just reflect it. Just like, I feel like it's like the cheesy choice. It can actually do pretty well. I do need better trinkets though. My trinkets are just not it, man. I could probably upgrade this grapnel though. I feel like I've been using grapnel. It doesn't seem like it does a lot of damage, But I like the it does no damage, but I like the mobility of it though. Well, no, I guess you need to combine the both sides, don't you? Still not that great. Still need a better trinket than that one. I can't even upgrade it. No mind. Forget about it. Forget about it. Howling and buzzing, and I have oh, crit. What's up, Bulldog? How you doing, my man? What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing good. Aren't those good trinkets for warrior? Yes, both of them are pretty good. It's just Chaos Grapnel just doesn't feel like a strong damage trinket. Like, look at my damage output. The overall damage it did is about Furious Impact, which is like, so you do like a charge where it'll like volcanically hit everything in between you and the target, and it'll also hit the person that you're charging to, like a separate abilities. But altogether it did, I guess like my rolling Shadow Flame didn't do that much better, but like 1.8% here, 0.9% here. You combine together, it's about like 2-ish. It's about like Thunder's Roar damage, or like the impact of it. You know? And I feel like a beacon would have been a better trinket at that point, just damage-wise. But it's like it's not a bad trinket. It could be maybe bugged here too, honestly. Who knows, right? Almost as much as a Shadow Flame. I guess when you put it like that, yeah. But I feel like there's some classes out there where their trinkets are just even more impactful. Like, I played Rogue, right? And maybe it's because more trinket scale with versatility. But like Grenade, Beacon, all feel like very, very, very strong. I guess I'm also discounting the Vial of Animated Blood, because that one is hard to track. But like that during my burst, I mean, everything's just gonna hit harder, right? So I guess there's that. Yeah, you know what? I think you're probably not you're probably not wrong. You probably are correct, honestly. It might be one of the better trinkets. It just doesn't feel strong. That's about all I can tell you. Like, going by Feely crafted specifically, it just doesn't feel impactful. But like, it's a good trinket. I like the mobility out of it. But I do wonder if like a Chromatic Essence would be better just for like raw stats. Haste. That probably will feel pretty good. Or I can do like Versa or like multiple stats or whatever. Just group value out of it. What's another good trinket that prots run? Again, not a lot of prots to begin with, but like prot, what do you run trinket wise? What are people running for like high-end keys? So one of them is a Mark of Dark Rule. Apparently that's been played. Beacon and Ominous is pretty strong combo too. The Cheat Death trinket is pretty good. I mean, that one I guess makes sense. You would run the Tree Mouse Festering Splinter for the shield. Some people are running the Crack Shaper. I do have the Tasman trinket. Where's that at? This thing. I guess it's alright, but like, I don't know. It looks like their Gruul one is really, really strong though. The Marker Dark Gruul with a crit and landslide damage. That would kind of make sense. Plus crit is good. But yeah, there's a couple of choices. Apparently people are running Elemental Anvil Pocket, which I guess like maybe that could work too. But I think it's like, you're allowed to go a little bit of damage or a little bit of defense. Either way you like it, right? But yeah. Wait. I've seen this like a Blood Dragon set or Mog using like the Blood Troll set. I was thinking that's what they were going for. I kind of want to try that on my Evoker. Like black and white and a little bit of red. On the dragon looks so good. I just gotta figure out like the pattern or whatever on the scales. Beacon is strong, but it feels bad on high keys since he just sit there and cast it. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't feel that bad about it. I could die in 5 autos as a Demon Hunter. I think what you want to do is you use it not after you pulled. You use it as a pre-pulled trinket. You use it to like pull the boss or pull the trash back. Yeah, I think as a tank you just have to alter the way you use it, but like you have to like open with that trinket. Plus, the way you like, you basically just have to like open, leap in, spikes instantly. I think that's how you gotta do it. Get the defensive trinket for this sound pretty funny. Dude, I don't even know if I should go for defensive trinkets on this thing for tomorrow's vault, or if I should like offensive trinkets. I'm thinking offensive trinkets, man. I'm thinking go offensives, and then like if I really need defenses, like I'll eventually get them, I imagine. Beacon if you're chilling. Put your firebrands out, Beacon. It just, I do understand like if you're just not able to like, you get an autoed, and if you can't mitigate while you challenge the Beacon, that's gonna kill ya. Never really worried about bosses and Demon Hunter, just having the meta and brand up so I get a smack. Yeah, I feel like you just open up like pre-pull. I don't think you send a Beacon once you grouped everything, unless you can like keep them away from you. Because I don't think you can dodge or parry or anything while you're channeling. Yeah. That's pretty bad, honestly. Like if they added like, oh, you can channel it and still mitigate, I think that'd be fine. But if you can't, then yeah, it's just a brutal. At that case, you just would run like some, I don't know, a defensive trinket or something. Just use more damage and rotation, focus more on damage inside of some of the bigger pulls. But yeah, I think I just would pre-pull with it on certain packs. I'll go, my guy. All good, beast. All good, friend. TY for helping out. Yeah, see you tomorrow, my guy. 24 Nelthal bolster tried to cast it against back. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't mitigate while it's up, man. I'm pretty sure you don't mitigate. Alrighty, boys. I think that's it, man. 10-1-7 tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll see 10-2 on the PTR, dude, sometime soon. That's what I really want to see, man. Really want to see it. I think it'd be great. Chat, thanks so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful evening, rest of the night. I'm gonna go get some food, get some work done, do a thing for Chicago. I think that'd be really cool. See if I'm doing more keys, but like honestly, tonight might just be like a work day for me. Get some projects out of the way, you know. Yo, chat, thanks so much for coming by. You guys are awesome. See you tomorrow. 10-1-7. Get your olds done. Get your characters done. We'll open all our boxes. We'll probably get some heritage sets, maybe. Check out Dream Surges. See what kind of like gear we can get on those, because I do have characters that could use some catch-ups here and there, like Demon Hunter, Monk. Those guys have been kind of I'm not really get to do much in a bit, but yeah, thanks to chat. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys all tomorrow for the regular. Alrighty, boys. Peace.
Yeah, you know she got me climbing still. Nothing to stop me falling. Oh, who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest, cause it ain't no lie. I need it more than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I like tomorrow, but I'll be reaching still, cause it's a feeling I can't let go. If looks can't kill, then maybe I like tomorrow.
A broken neighbor is your mind. All the scars that's leaving behind. We light the world up now. Let us fire in your eyes. Through the darkness into the night. A broken neighbor is your mind. All the scars that's leaving behind. We light the world up now. Let us fire in your eyes. Through the darkness into the night. Your fucking hands up.